Partei gerade 7 Mann hoch war, sprach sie schon 2 Grundsätze aus. Erstens, sie wollte eine wahrhaftige Weltanschauungspartei sein. Und zweitens, sie wollte daher kompromisslos die einzige Macht und alleinige Macht in Deutschland.
Hi there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Gorgeous George, and I'm here to kind of clear the air a little bit. Been on TV for the past 16 years, the Gorgeous George Show, Vintage Valentine Inc. Productions, and we've been on for very, very long. The 2009 DVD set will be coming up here soon. We're kind of behind on things. Website is down currently. We had a crash. The website will be up here in a few weeks. Hopefully in a few weeks. We're working with that, trying to get it back up. But it will be back up, and the DVD box collection will be coming up here soon. Doing a little different things, thinking about doing radio coming up here, doing a podcast radio station, 1450 WCLM, thinking about doing that in the Richmond market, thinking about doing some other stuff. So we use what we have and we make it well. Kevin and I, 16 years solid straight for the Gorgeous George Show. Plan to be doing some more shows, and plan to be doing a lot more interviews with different people, and we plan to make it work. This little interview, or this little segment, is to stress some people out there. And I'm not going to name these people by name because it's a waste of time. I want to clear the air, so to speak. A lot of things you see on the internet, okay? A lot of trolls on the internet, a lot of people that hack into computers, harassing people. A lot of people get off on that. A lot of people like the drama. They whack off, if you will, to every little thing that's said because they're obsessed with people. These people have no lives of their own. They sit around there thinking that they're somebody because they're miserable with themselves. Self-loathing son of a bitches, if you will. Very self-loathing. And they think they make themselves feel better by harassing people they don't know. What I'm trying to right now unlayer is the fact these people that sit on here hacking computers, using different accounts on YouTube to make themselves look big and hot. These people have sock accounts, and they hide themselves under these sock accounts. They don't have the cojones and balls to bring out who they are, and if they do under false names. Okay? Though there are a few of these people that I do know, and I'm not going to name any of these people by name, but I'm going to address a few, and you few know who I'm talking about. This is to clear the air. This is to clear the air about what is going on. Having my shows on the internet for the longest time, my shows being on the internet for the longest time, trying to make comments, trying to twist up and distort what I do. Well, these things have been DMCA'd off of YouTube. I have DMCA'd a boatload of videos on YouTube. And what I have on YouTube, on my GG on DVD account, are the ones, and the only ones, related to Gorgeous George that are going to be on there. Yet these people try to steal other videos of fat people dancing, putting my head on a fat body, making and putting in the caption Gorgeous George Show, knowing that I can't DMCA it. These little things that you all do only make it worse for you all, because what I am doing is documenting every little thing that's going on. You all think you have a life, you think you would have a life, but no, you're a bunch of outcasts. You're a bunch of self-loathing son of a bitches that sit in your mom's basement and go ahead and whack off to everything I say. Let's get right to it. Let's get right to it. There's one individual out there that is known as Rabbit Troll. You look like Frankenstein. You look like have a black head of Frankenstein between that and Kermit the Frog, a Croft Muppet. You have no social skills. You're autistic looking. And you think that you're hot stuff. Whoa, you're hot stuff. My friend, you couldn't get laid in a morgue. You couldn't get laid in a nursing home. Okay? You sit here, you badmouth me, you make all these comments about me, you hacked into my computer, and shut down 4 of my accounts. Well, that's all right, because 2 of your accounts have been shut down, if you know what I mean. You are trash. You are a useless piece of excrement that I put my foot on and scrape and then flush it down the commode. You think you look like a damn pedophile. Okay, you really think you're hot stuff. And you have a fiance? Who is that? Your sister? Come on. Your sister, right? Or maybe is your cousin. Black Mesa. Okay, I know who you are. I know where you're from. Okay? In the northern state, if you will. You are going down. You're going to go down hard. I'm not joking about this. When I said these videos were coming down, it took a while, but they came down. I'm not hearing myself talk on this right here. These videos came down. You can go ahead and put my caption, use my name on stolen videos, taking Raul Cantu's videos from Nacho Mamas, okay, and try to steal that and put my name on there. Just let you all know, I haven't been in Nacho Mamas in the past 11 years, okay? All right? But I have informed Mr. Cantu about what's going on, all right? This is BS, all right? You all need to be banned and you will be banned. And every time you put any videos up, they're coming down. So you rabbit troll shit, okay? You look like Frankenstein, you blockhead. You look like an autistic piece of shite, okay? You're not, repeat, not doing yourself any favors. You, my friend, are going to feel my wrath soon. And now we got this Puerto Rican. I'm not racial. I got a lot of Mexican friends. I am not a racial person. But you were part of this. You started this hacking into my computer. Puerto Rican half-breed. Well, I like to say who you are, but I'm not. You, son of a bitch, or son of a bitch, okay? You are excrement. You have mommy issues, okay? Maybe the mafia needs to come see you. Maybe we can bring Dr. Kevorkian over there and take care of you, okay? You know what I'm talking about. You look like a cross between Screech and the Muppet Ernie on Sesame Street. And you got some woman there, obviously that you're supposedly dating, I don't know, but I've seen you eating a Twix bar. I wonder if that Twix bar is made out of marble shit that comes out of your a-hole. I wonder if that's true. I wonder if, maybe if you eat your own shit. Perhaps you might. I don't know. Whatever the case might be. You are also a self-loathing piece of SH. Okay? Piece of shite. Okay? Having mommy issues, oh my God, put in your blog that you're going to kill yourself. Kill yourself. Do yourself a favor. Okay? You want to attack someone that you don't even know. I wonder if by some chance, if you were in my vicinity, like you said that I was in your vicinity, I wonder what you would do if I was actually in your vicinity. Okay? You, okay, are a laughingstock. You were in the military. I could imagine you in the military. They probably deported you out because you were probably, caught in the stall rubbing your pecker somewhere. Maybe trying to rub dongs with someone, okay? Okay, you look like a freaking hairy looking piece of crap. Okay, your head, you look like a little a social outcast that needs to be flushed down the commode. You think in your little old mind that you're sophisticated? You think in your mind that you're somebody? Oh, you're special because you control somebody? No, I don't think so. You were a part with that other effort hacking my computer. And you, sir, are going to also feel my wrath. You also are going to go down hard. Now, we have a little person from Pennsylvania that goes to Virginia and Pennsylvania and likes Civil War enactments, and who loves Stevie Nicks, stalking Stevie Nicks, who is a social outcast also that looks like a redneck hobo and likes to sing Bonnie's Blue Flag, and who also likes to do ghost readings and likes to use other accounts talking to some witch-looking woman on the internet that looks like that she uses makeup. Hell, she needs to cake that makeup on her face because she looks like something that got ran over by a Mack truck. Please, for the sake of humanity. And then you call my number up. You think I'm going to welcome you with open arms by calling my number and flashing that video that's copyright of my voice? I'm going to welcome you with open arms by calling my number and flashing that video that's copyright of my voice? No, sir. You're the one that's made the threats. You're the one that's challenged me. When in all actuality, you don't even live in Richmond. You might visit Richmond. You probably live in Pennsylvania. Okay? Some social outcast that says that you want to challenge me or you want to meet me somewhere. You, okay, are scum. Okay? You look like what I crapped out of my tail. Look like look like a load of shite. Red, yellow rind cat shite that's been, that needs to be flushed. You think you said, we're wearing the skull and bones hat and the cap. Okay? You're not impressing anybody. I couldn't imagine you, my friend, even getting touched, have your penis being rubbed by even your boyfriend. You talk about Fieldings? I think that you've been to Fieldings a little too many times yourself, okay? I can't imagine you. The only thing I could imagine you being rubbed by is maybe, I don't know, sodomized by your own family. Or maybe your daddy maybe has touched you in a certain place. I don't know. But I can't imagine you even being with someone or being with a woman. Okay? You are another self-loathing SOB that has no freaking life. You sit there and say that you're going to do this and do that. You ain't going to do nothing. And you want to make threats that you're going to do something, come. Listen, you wouldn't stand a chance. You, my friend, wouldn't stand a freaking chance. Why don't you go back with your butt buddies in Philadelphia and sing that song? Blue body flag. And into the cannonball. You were the mascot up there for the Civil War enactment, okay? Or Civil War reenactment. And also talking about ghost readings. Who are you going to call? I'm going to call your mama busters. I want to take a reading of her brain matter and find out why in the hell she even created you. You are a waste of sperm, okay? Keep trying to mess with me, and you will also know what I'm talking about. Then you got some other kid, some kid from Tennessee that wants to call up here and say, oh, this guy calls you up, he has no life. He doesn't mean to call you up. In all actuality, you, my friend from Tennessee, called me up and tried to make it like everything's cool, and whatever, and then start opening up an account. I know the vast majority of you, I'm your eye candy. I know you like to whack off to me. Why don't you get a life? Have you ever thought about maybe doing a hobby? Maybe helping an old woman across the street? Maybe trying to maybe date the opposite sex? Maybe rather than playing blowing somebody in your boyfriend's butt. That's what you all do. And going back to Mr. Yanks, the guy from Pittsburgh, or the guy from Pennsylvania, Yanks. We know that you put these sock accounts to try to come to praise me, and then you talk to yourself. We know that you talk to yourself there, Yanks, praising me and then bashing me at the same time. So I wonder how your brethren would feel about that, okay? And I wonder how you would feel, how Mr. Luis would feel. Mr. Luis, how you would feel that you were in an argument with him under the Blue Avenger, getting quite nasty to Luis, getting into. I wonder how that would take. I wonder if that was all planned, or if you all even know that you were arguing amongst yourselves. Pretty damn pathetic, if you ask me. And then you got these other trolls. I mean, I've named the three main ones that are going to feel my wrath. Okay, and then other decayed matter. You look like a fat ass. You look like you haven't even gone through puberty. Okay, mama, and that video that with Pee Wee Herman throwing you in the bathtub. Okay, obviously I can't even imagine you even being social. I mean, even being a social outcast. When's the last time your mother gave you a bath? Seriously. You have the audacity, half of you all have the audacity to call me fat? Have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror? Rotten Chris, decayed matter. Listen, buddy, you made a grave mistake by getting your information out. I've got your information. If you want to tangle with me and try to, mess with me, I will light you up. Okay? And these rest of these clowns out there that want to say that I'm fat and I'm gay. You don't know me. You don't know anything about me. Okay? You all are just a bunch of losers. You all have never seen pussy before. Probably never touched pussy before. Okay? Go back under your mama's apron string and get a life. Be productive. Okay? And mine is a terrible thing to waste, and most of you all have wasted your mind. Decayed matter, you are a piece of shite, stir-fried vodka. Okay? I can't imagine that. You must have had someone piss in that for you, and you guzzled it down, because you look like something that was shitted out of an ape's butt. Okay, with that big head of yours, you're a fat ass. You would call me a fat ass, you're a fat ass. And there are others out there that want to attack me. Okay? Continue doing it. But know one thing. It's going to come to an end. I'm going to put an end to this, one way or the other. Like those videos came down, okay? I am talking to attorneys. I'm talking to the channels that there be. You all might do some prison time. Making lies about me, talking about my deceased father, talking about my ex-girlfriend. You all are going to feel something. Now, I want to make another comment right now, address something right now to you all. Mr. Awa, fat ass Awa, you, my friend, are the lonely one. You are the pathetic buffoon. You sit there, you think you can, you think you're talented, you think you can sing. I am naked. Please. That is, you are just vile and you're disgusting. You've been on our show a few times. Let me backtrack. Kevin and I, for all you bastards out there, and for all you self-loathing goons out there that want to attack and try to break up a friendship, Kevin and I have been doing the show for 16 years. Okay, Kevin and I are like this. Kevin and I are thick, and we're like, and we've been doing the show. Nothing you all can say that's going to sever the relationship between me and Kevin. Kevin and I are brothers. Kevin and I are friends. And I have ultimate respect for Kevin, and Kevin's got respect for me. So go on with that talk. You're not going to get anywhere with that. Awa. Okay, Mr. Allen. You know who I'm talking about, Allen. You are bipolar. You are a self-loathing piece of shit. And you have no room to even talk about me. You have no room to even say anything about me being lonely. How in the hell would you know anything about me? Okay? You came on our show dressed up as Santa Claus or Christmas. You screwed that up. You were on one other show blowing out bubbles and making sounds and, making insinuous sounds through what you were doing. You are a waste. You are useless sperm. You, my friend, have zero talent. Okay? I've been doing this, what I do, and I've been doing it for a long time. You, my friend, need to take notes. You want to make friends to these people because you have no friends. You want to make free accepted by self-loathing garbage and trash because you have no friends. You go ahead and do that. Okay? But they're laughing at you as well because you are definitely, you're no prize. Okay? And if you want to talk about a balloon, you are a balloon. And come on. Zero talent, my friend. Zero talent. I mean, really, to God, to Betsy, you have no life. And you have no reason to be on YouTube doing anything. So if you want to, make comments about me, okay, say things about me, you have no room to talk. Now, for my fans out there, I'm going to be back on. We're going to do lots of things. The website's coming back up. We have the 2009 block DVD set coming up. A lot more things are happening, okay? So, you haters out there can go to hell, okay? Go straight to hell. What I do is a comedy show. I keep my persona on TV separate from my private life. And I have a private life. And I would respect people to respect that. Continue your attacks, continue everything you want, continue your lame attacks on me and your BS. But once the three that I mentioned, the three individuals out there that I mentioned, you're going to feel something. You're going to feel my wrath. And when I make an example out of one of you all, then you're going to know. I ain't playing around, okay? I've got connections, and you all will feel it. For what you all did last summer, that's documented. And you're going to pay for that. I'm a busy man. I'll make the time. Okay? What I see for you three is some payment to me. Payment to me and prison time. You're going to do some prison time there, Real Tricks, Rabbit, and Luis. You're going to do some prison time. And Yanks, keep on with the threats, because all three of you all, Yanks, Troll, Rabbit Troll, and son of a you-know-what, you're going down. And I promise you that. Keep on harassing me, and you're going to find out what I'm talking about. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Gorgeous George, and I'm going to go ahead and make this a video. It's going to be a short video. It's going to be to the point. Recently, there has been an onslaught of attacks on my character, my person, my persona, my being. I've been doing a cable access show for the past 16 years. And that time when my persona, when you're cocky and a little arrogant, people like to attack you for whatever reason. I portray a TV show, a little cocky, a little arrogant, and people like to attack you for whatever reason, maybe because of jealousy, self-loathing, or whatever. But throughout the production and throughout the years of the Gorgeous George show, it has been a way for me to express my talents, a way for me to express my individuality, and for me to be a way to express who I am as an entertainer. Sharp wit, pretty much character, if you will, and that's what I portray. But throughout my persona on TV, the character and the person that I portray on TV, I have a personal life, and my personal life has been somewhat attacked. Me as a person, I have been attacked here recently through a lot of vicious, slanderous things that have been said about me on the internet, and I'm going to put some of this to bed. I'm going to put a ribbon and bow on this and put this stuff to bed. I'm not going to get in here and start making threats. I'm not going to get in here and start being loud and whatever. I'm going to just say a few things. We had a Christmas show on WCLM, 1450 AM. Preston Brown and Chocolate Chip run that station. Preston Brown is the owner, and Chocolate Chip is the general manager. We've been on the show, on the radio show before, and we had a radio show. In that radio show, I ripped an individual by the name of Sarah Metz. She said some things about me to some people that were kind of distasteful and inaccurate. And in that radio show that we put on YouTube, I called her out and ripped her a new one on the live radio show. A lot of stuff that has been said throughout. Individuals, these people, these unscrupulous detractors, these son of a bitches on the internet that have nonstop, repeatedly tried to attack me, were so freaking desperate on trying to get alleged dirt on me. They knew that they couldn't get any dirt on me, so they went into Kevin's Facebook account to get this woman's, and this woman was stupid enough to go out and spread some vicious lies. So throughout all that, they got the lady to come out and, out of Kevin's friends, harassing Kevin's contacts through Facebook, and she came out and she got ripped. For her going out there saying what she said, she got ripped a new one. Okay, that's a dead matter now. There's been repeated attacks on my character, slanderous things that have been said about me and what I do. And it's come down to a point where I don't like to give the spotlight. The show content is upon my comedy. What I do on TV, my comedy, my gift for gab, my gift for being on TV and doing what I do. The show has never been upon the haters and the detractors out there. Everybody out there is a critic. Everybody out there is a critic, and they have their haters and they have their whatever you want to call them. They're detractors. I'm to a point where
I don't care. I don't give a rat's ass about what another man thinks about me. I don't really give a flying shit what another man thinks about me, okay? All right? You got some hideous people out there. You got some mentally ill people out there that are self-loathing son of a bitches and have way too much time on their hands, and their hobby is to attack me morning, noon, and night. Whether I'm on TV, whether I'm not on TV, whether I'm on the internet posting, or whether I'm not on the internet posting, morning, noon, and night, these individuals attack me, and they attack my character and defame me. Okay? They put my show title and my name up with a fat person that dances around. They put my name where, and associate myself with a bunch of pigs. They put my name in places and try to attach the show title to videos that have nothing to do with me. These individuals, the mass majority of these individuals are about in the age range of 14 to 30. 14 to 30, with the exception of two of them, which are totally pathetic. These are Generation Y individuals, Generation Y individuals that really are social outcasts, self-loathing son of a bitches, self-loathing, have no social skills. These are the same people that are compared to the Columbine kids in 1999, the same demented deal of the Columbine kids in trench coats that took out there and shot a bunch of other people in the school. Okay, these are mental cases, mental individuals, mental illness. This is a psychosis. This whole thing has become a psychosis. Okay, I mean, obsessed for another man. Okay, these people, I mean, they have a man crush on me, and they're obsessed about me. But it gets over and beyond parody. It's one thing to do parody, and it's one thing to get into someone's personal life and try to attack them through tying down, making tie-ins with Google. Okay, I'm going to just say this and make it as simple as I can. An individual in Great Britain, you think I'm supposed to be scared of you? You are a loser. The individual in Great Britain, you made comments saying that you wanted to stay up to record the show. If I'm such an outcast, or if my show is a joke, you wanted to stay up to the wee hours to record my show in Great Britain, and you wanted to know when the show is coming on. If I'm an outcast, or if I'm, my show is not of good content, what are you doing staying up to 2 o'clock in the morning trying to record my show? What's the fascination with recording my show? Okay, I'll tell you what it is. Because you're obsessed. You're an obsessed, pathetic psychopath. So to be scared of you? I don't scare easy, okay? Never have, never will. Okay? What a piece of shit. And then this other character that's put stuff in my mailbox has come to my house when I haven't been here. Let me let you know something, buddy. You are a pathetic piece of shit. I'm not naming these people by names. I'm not going to get into a whole dialogue of who all these people are. There are about 25 individuals throughout. 20 to 25 individuals out there that have gone on YouTube and have started multiple accounts and have formed an alliance called the Goons. They call themselves the Goons. What a real screwed up McGoons. What a screwed up name. To call someone that be called a goon. I call it more like a freaking psychopath. More like a freaking sick individual. Demented, freaking sick, self-loathing son of a bitch. More like a self-loathing piece of shit. Son of a bitch. Okay? And this guy that's come by, has made threats, come by to my house when I haven't been at my house. Buddy, you are a pathetic loser. You and that guy from Great Britain wouldn't dare to say the things you say to my face. Okay? You scumbag, you douchebag. You people would not dare say the things that you've said about me to my face. The guy in Great Britain, you wouldn't say that stuff to my face. And that other guy that's moved to Camp Hill, Pennsylvania, that used to be here in Richmond, you wouldn't dare say that to my face. I challenged you on several occasions. You challenged me. I told you about Caribbean Mingles 2 different times when I used to do karaoke. Okay, when I used to do karaoke, you never showed up. Okay, you made threats about meeting me and want to cause, you want to threat, you want to make threats about me and bodily injury. You couldn't take me on my worst day. You are a frickin' pint-sized little midget, and I would crush you. I would frickin' crush you. Okay, you want to make threats about me, that you want to come on my property? Let me catch you on my property, and that would be lights out for you. That would be the total annihilation. Okay, if you ever came on my property, you would be a goner. You would be eliminated, and you wouldn't be trolling anybody else. You wouldn't be trolling anybody else or harassing anybody. These people, and I'm not going to name names, but these people have gone repeatedly, and have gone repeatedly morning, noon, and night, spreading hate and spreading more hate about me. I'm going to tell you, this is a disclaimer, and this shit is going to come to a head. I am going to put my name and put myself involved in the cyberbullying thing that Brenda has been a part of. Brenda is a part of the cyberbullying league on the internet, and I will be on a campaign to put myself involved in the cyberbullying and sponsoring them and support what they do and try to put an end to this. It's gotten to be a place where, prime example, where the internet needs to be policed. This is a prime example why the internet needs to be policed, because of things like this. But see, I'm strong-willed, okay? No one calls any shots over me. And I'm going to say this to another individual out there trying to say something. There's an email that got out that was never written for me, and it's getting out there trying to pull out more things about me. These people out there that have no time, have too much time on their hands, these computer hackers that have got into make fake accounts and altering accounts and have posted things other message boards and other emails. Okay? This thing, and I'm not even going to announce what it is because it's given it light. I'm going to say that this latest revelation about my doom and my demise is totally inaccurate. Okay, this latest revelation about me going through hardship and going through financial strife is totally inaccurate. Okay, it's coming from a computer hacker himself that's gone ahead and made fake accounts and has made other fake accounts spreading lies and venom about me. Okay, this is a disclaimer. It is inaccurate and it's false. And I'm not going to say any more about it, giving it any light of day, because my financial strife or my financial problems, okay, is totally exaggerated, totally highly exaggerated, and that's all I'm going to say about this matter. I live here, and I'm going to, I live in the house that I grew up in as a kid. All right, damn right. I've got a beautiful dog here, Fontaine. Fontaine is right here, laying with me. Okay. There you go. Sitting down, lying down here, and we're sitting out here in the nighttime, chilling out. This is my private home. I have been living in this house for a long time. A lot of heirlooms, a lot of paraphernalia, and I'm doing okay. All right, I'm doing all right. I'm an entertainer. That's what I am. This is my private world. What I do on TV is separate. What I do on TV is separate from my private world. And I'm not going to have myself being put out there and lies being said about me. I'm not going to have my name being torched. Okay? This is once again a disclaimer. Okay? So to all you haters out there, get a freaking life. To all you haters out there, go to hell. I will continue my show. I will continue my production. I don't scare easy. I don't go trembling. I don't scare easy. I'm very much in your face, and I will continue doing my show. And I will do what I can. And I will do my production like I have been for the past 16 years. All right? Ladies and gentlemen out there, this stuff on the internet about me is inaccurate. The stuff on the internet is full of lies and it's inaccurate. Okay? It's like what you read in the National Enquirer. It's a writing of lies. It's just a building of lies. Okay? And I'm going to clear my name. I'm going to clear all this stuff up here. And all these show titles tied in with my name and show title are coming down. Just like all the copyright material, all the copyright stuff that's come down, the next step is taking down the other stuff with my name and show title that has nothing to do with me. Those videos are coming down also. Okay? YouTube is a troll haven. YouTube is a troll haven, and we're going to go ahead and get on a kick. Me, Brenda, and some of the other internet community that has been attacked, some of the other internet community that has been stalked on the internet are going to get together and form a pack. And we're going to clean up the internet. And we're going to go ahead and clean up YouTube. Okay? If it takes a legal battle, so be it. I'm not just blowing smoke here. Okay? I'm a proud person. And I am who I am. And I don't change for no one. Okay? A lot of jealous people out there are jealous of me that don't want to see me succeed. Well, guess what? You're gonna be laying in amazement and just pondering, whoa, he is making it big. That's right. A lot of people don't want to see me succeed. Well, you know what? That's great. Okay? Continue whack off to your eye candy. Continue your man crush for me. Because you still watch. As much as you all think, and continue this obsession with me, and continue whacking your sausages, and continue this man crush and obsession, you know, and all this, I'm gonna go ahead and do what I'm going to do, and I'm going to succeed, and I'm going to do more shows. Okay, so continue this, but you will be stunned in amazement, and you will be left wondering what the hell was causing all this. Well, you know what? I'm causing all this, because what I'm going to do, I'm going to put an end to this. One way or the other, you criminals out there on the internet, you self-loathing son of a bitches out there are going to go down. You self-loathing son of a bitches out there are going to be eliminated. One way or the other. I am going to do my production, and I'm going to continually do my production. Okay? I'm going to put a bow and ribbon on this and send this to bed. Okay? There needs to be no more. No more discussion from me. No more spotlight. Okay? This is a disclaimer, laying it out right now for what it is. Okay? I'm sitting here 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to lay it out. This is a disclaimer. I am who I am. And that stuff on the internet is a bunch of lies. Bunch of lies about me and my persona. Okay? I am going to do what I'm going to do, and I'm going to continue. Okay, so you all continue just doing whatever turns you on. Okay, continue the hatred. But eventually, we're going to see who gets the last laugh here. We're going to see who gets the last laugh, and it's going to be me. Okay? I've said what I had to say. I'm denouncing all of this. This is a psychosis. This is a psychosis. This is a freaking cancer. But I'm going to put the cancer in remission. I'm going to put this thing to bed. You haters out there can go to hell. You haters can go straight to hell. I am Gorgeous George, and I will continue my production. I will continue entertaining my fans out there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Gorgeous George once again talking to you here. It is a hot summer July night, and I'm here with you doing my thing as always, talking. I need to address some issues, and I really didn't want to have to do this, but remember, I do things on my own accord. I don't do things because someone controls me. Okay? Nobody controls me. I do things when I want to do things, and when the time is appropriate to do things, I do what I need to do. Now, we are coming into the new season, where actually the Gorgeous George show will be coming up on the Access channel once again. We'll be having that up. We've done a radio show already back in June 7th. A radio show updating our fans, telling our fans where we're at and what we're doing. We've also been through, we've been doing some other stuff, getting prepared for the new season. I really don't want to get into this. I'm going to get into it because it now is to a point where I need to get into it, and I need to state the obvious. This cyber stalking is getting way out of hand. I mean, I'm not sitting here asking for this, whether, as I said before, as my show is on or my show is not on. This element of trash, mentally ill element, still continues to stalk me. For whatever reason it is, being self-loathing, being just totally inadequate with themselves. And it's hiding up. Usually in the summertime, it hidens up. It continues to go about doing it to a degree of no return. And I am right now getting sick of this. I don't care about what these people do. I am a busy man. I work 2 jobs. I have hardly any time for myself. I get up in the morning, get ready for my sales job, get out there, canvas, go out there and sell advertising space. And then during the nighttime, I get out doing transportation services and keep myself very, very busy. So I'm a busy person. I keep very busy. I don't sit around worrying about this. I don't try to get on the internet, and I don't like to get on the internet because I don't like to see the stuff. But the bottom line is, I am sick and tired of this cyber stalking. Being cyber stalked by these clowns, these individuals that couldn't even get laid in a morgue. And yet, they continually whack off to their eye candy. They have their man crush, if you will. And their world evolves around me. They think about me more than I think about them. I think about them 0 times I think about these clowns. And yet they think about me constantly. I'm in their head. They have dreams about me. They have visions of seeing me and wanting to talk to me and do all this stuff. And yet, these are the same mentally ill, disturbed people that have no social skills and have 0 intelligence and are social outcasts. Now, unlike these clowns, I'm not going to put their names out. Well, I will put their names. I'll address these clowns by their last name. Okay? See, I'm smart. See? I don't do things, knowing what's out there. I don't do things knowing what you should do and shouldn't do. You got my name all over the internet, okay? In Google searches with a bunch of hate, a bunch of crap. And when it comes into cyberbullying and cyber crimes, there is a lot of cyber crimes being committed with my name attached right on it through Google. I don't condone this, all right? I'm letting the people out there, what you read is falsehood, okay? I thought I've said this before, but it seems like I have to say it again. It's what you see is what you see in the National Enquirer. Falsehoods. These people are pathetic individuals. And you want to know how pathetic these individuals are? Let's get right into it, okay? We got one big blob who's a transit from PA and now lives in Wilmington, North Carolina. All right? This guy seems to be the most vocalist one of them all. The most vocalist. It's a tie between him, the faggot in California, and the pig that lives in Harrisonburg, who's a mall cop. Now, mind you, I'm going to name these clowns by their last name. So, I'm going to do it politically correct. Well, I don't have to. I can go ahead and tell everything and name everything if I have to. I'm not worried about any of these people, okay? Because I got enough dirt on these people to bring them down. I got enough dirt to bring these people down for all the crimes they've committed on the internet. Let's get addressed to one fat blob named Harmon. Now, you think you are bad. You think you're a badass. You think that you intimidate people. You might intimidate your mama and your daddy, but you don't intimidate me. Okay? Your dad, you say, can put me in a coma. I would believe that's a threat last time I checked. Okay? Your dad would put me in a coma, let me tell you, let me let you in for a little secret. Okay? I don't waver, and I don't scare easy. Okay? I don't scare easy. Your words don't mean nothing to me. What you have to say is dead air. The comments that come out of your pie hole is like me flushing turds down the commode. Nothing more, nothing less. Empty threats, okay? A bunch of emptiness. As hollow as that noggin of yours. Let me read something that Mr. Harmon, how pathetic this guy is. Now, Mr. Harmon, see if you remember this. I'm dying alive in Wilmington. I honestly thought that moving to Wilmington, North Carolina would be the greatest thing for me. But now I realize Wilmington, North Carolina is a blank hole. Even saying that about the place is a real understatement. People down here are rude, and they have no such thing as Southern hospitality. I had made plans to hook up with a buddy of mine that I met. I would vacation down here, but never materialize. Instead, he's just basically a druggie. And a friend are nothing but a bunch of potheads. I met a girl on the beach one day, beach whale, and she talked to me and even started chatting online. But then, over time, I noticed that she ignored me and never talked to me. Yes, that's something real laid-back Southern hospitality right back at you. Well, probably why she didn't talk to you, she talked to you online for whatever reason, thought that, never saw you before. But when the woman actually probably saw your fat wellness lardo butt, your lard fat anus, she pretty much was not going to have anything to do with you, Mr. Harmon. Mr. Harmon. L. Harmon, that is. All right? So, then I talked to another girl from Wilmington before I even moved here. It was all cool. And when I got down here, not much longer than that, I had gotten here, as a matter of fact, and she ignored me too, and said I was an asshole. She got that one, and she nailed that one straight up there, buddy. And she said, I don't even know what the hell she was talking about against the real Southern hospitality right there. I don't really know. Okay, let's put that to rest now. Point being made, ladies and gentlemen, is that there's two people, no, actually, there's two women right there that pretty much ignored you. Now, I wonder why these women ignored you. Perhaps maybe that you are a fat ass. Perhaps maybe you're a lardo, a fatty, a piece of SH. That's probably why these women ignored you, because you're a tub of shit. That's my name, Tub of Shit Harmon. L. Harmon, that is. Now, that just only scratches the surface, if you know what I mean. You keep on continually stealing copyright material that doesn't bother to you, doesn't belong to you. Now, let me give you an education there, buddy. All right? And I want you to listen good. I don't need copyright from the Library of Congress. Let me say it to you slowly. I don't need copyright from the Library of Congress to prove my point. All right? All I have to do is say that this is my production, this is my material, and it's copyright. I own it, I produce it, I am the creator. Yet, in your thick skull, hollow, bald skull, you don't seem to understand or get it. So I'm going to say it slowly, without a lisp. Intellectual property is of one's creation and one's performance. If I am the creator and the author of the material, you therefore do not own it. I own it. And I did not authorize one tub of shit, one fat tub of shit, who is a transit from PA to Wilmington, North Carolina, to steal it and put a bunch of SH and a bunch of crap and shit on there about me. Okay? You don't own it. I own it. I produce it. I'm the creator. And that is it. Enough said. I don't need to get into this dialogue. You've stolen intellectual property. You had videos about me incriminating me. Now, not incriminating me, defaming me, slandering me, libelous about me doing faked up stuff that was not ever done. Going to Walmart and writing bad checks, okay? Doing stuff as that. Calling up pizza places and delivering food to my houses that you orchestrated behind the scenes, okay? Now, I'm going to say this to you, and I want you to listen good. I'm not threatening you. I've never made any threats to you, yet you continually make threats about me. You make threats about me. You're on there under other accounts, slandering me, talking about my deceased mother, burying the corpse of my deceased mother. Now, let me tell you something. Even though I'm not making any threats to you, I will tell you this. You wouldn't dare say that to my face. You would not dare say half the things you say on the internet to my face. And you're confident in yourself? You're confident. Just because you weigh 350 pounds and you're a fat blob of waste doesn't mean anything. All right? Because you are just a fat, massive pound of SH, okay, and you weigh 350 plus pounds, okay, with the continent of Africa on the side of your face, doesn't mean jack squat. You don't know me, and you don't know what I can do. Okay? Not a threat, just the information. You don't know what I'm capable of doing. You don't know anything of what I'm capable of doing or what I'm doing or anything about me. You started this. You've taken the ball with this, and you ran with it. Okay? And you continue to say things and try to slander me and libelous me and put my legal name on the internet. My legal name on the internet, and attaching it with my shows and attaching it with other videos. Yet you don't see any harm in that. You don't see any harm. You don't see where I might be having a legal case against you. Or you might not see where the authorities might, want to come and seize your computer. Okay? Listen, man. You're obsessive. You have a lisp when you talk. Okay? You got pock marks on your face. The continent of Africa is on your face. And you're one hideous person. You're one hideous creature. To be nice about it. Alright? I'm not worried about what you think you can do. I know what I can do. And there is talking about. Alright, to finish up what I was saying there on this last video here before the video got cut off. For the most part, you do not have or stand a chance with the BS that you pull. You have created this, you've started this, and now I'm going to finish it. You understand? You created this shit, and now I'm going to finish it. Because when you walk into someone's real world, it's not about fun. The fun and games are over. Okay? The fun and games are over. L. Harmon, you are going to get your just return, your just desserts right back at you. Okay? You're going to get what you deserve. And it's not going to be pretty. You're going to have to face the music. And you're going to have to answer to the crap and the shit you've done on the internet to me. Creating this stuff, stealing copyright material, and doing all of this BS that you've been doing for the longest time. Copyright material, slandering, libelous me, bringing up falsehoods, and bringing up stuff that doesn't even relate to me, name tags. Name tags and putting my name involved in videos that really have nothing to do with me. And all your falsehoods. That's going to come back and bite you in the ass. Okay? You tub of SH. You tub of shit. You're going to feel and reap what you sow. You started it, and I'm going to finish it. Bank on that one. Now, there's another creature out there that likes to create and start problems. And this other creature, or this other idiot, mentally disturbed idiot, likes to call up my number. It makes some threats to myself. It makes threats to my landline. And this individual has created a lot of negative stuff and has said a lot of stuff. And it does love notes as well to me. Created all these love notes and all these videos to me in the negative sense. All right? And this individual is known as Brennan. Okay? The fagala that lives in Orange County, so to speak. The fagala that created an incident, which I'll get into in one moment. Now, recently, this fagala, or this mentally challenged individual, if you will, went ahead and called my number. Called my landline number. My number was unlisted. So obviously this person took the time to try to track me down. Try to go through all the listings out there and try to find out my new number. Or my landline number. And so this person left about 8 messages threatening me. Okay? Threatening me. So I did a little investigation. Okay? And I found out where this clown lives at. Brennan. And I got to call a number that I thought that he would be living at, or perhaps maybe his parents would be living at. And lo and behold, to my amazement, some woman had answered the phone. And I asked to speak to the subject, the individual, Brennan. And she says, yes, he lives here. I said, well, who is this? And she politely told me that she is the mother of Brennan. So I said simply, are you aware of what your son is doing? I said, your son has stalked me on the internet, has created all of this libelous and slanderous things about me on the internet. Are you aware of this? She says, yes, sir, I am aware of what he does. He's very abusive to me, and he's mentally ill. Now, I didn't have to coax her to say anything. I didn't say who I was. I didn't tell her who my name was. Well, I eventually did tell her my name was George. I didn't refer to myself as Gorgeous George. So that's another fallacy right there. Okay? I referred to myself as George. And another fallacy, I did not tell her that my girlfriend had discovered the information. I discovered the information because guess what? I am a licensed private investigator. But if you think that you would have found that out by looking on the Google, I am a licensed private investigator, in case you all don't really get that or don't know that. So, I found out your number. I found out where you live, and you live with your parents. And then to backtrack a second, I found out Harmon's location too. Okay? Let you know that. So, Harmon, I've got your address and number as well. And I'm working on the other one. We'll get to that in a moment. But, so, see, little do you know, you were caught with your pants down, so to speak there, Brennan. Your mother told everything. Your mother told me that you've been out of work for about 12 years. And you sleep in your sleep and you stay in your room. And you don't do anything. And you go out occasionally. Now, why would your mother make up that story? Why would your mother make up some bizarre story like that? You said that you abuse her, you hit her, you go ahead and strike her, you're disobedient, and you're uncorrigible, and you've caused problems for them, and you mistreated both of them. I don't think your mother would make that story up. She was on the phone with me, and she was crying. I felt bad for the woman. I felt real bad for the woman because she obviously has a mentally ill son that the state of California needs to take. A 35-year-old doofus, okay, that the state of California needs to take and incarcerate or put in a mental institution, okay? That's where you need to be, okay? All right, I'm going to finish this up because it needs to be stated, it needs to be brought out. A lot of confusion about this, and I'm just going to finish it up right now. So, Brennan, okay, you are a mentally ill, sick person. We've proven that. If you weren't mentally ill, then why are you so freaking obsessed with me?
you are you're probably the most mentally ill out of the bunch of them. You and Harmon are about neck and neck. You and Harmon are about neck and neck about being mentally ill. On your YouTube account, you got pictures of me on your account, on your avatar, and on your screen, pictures of me. Harmon, you have a picture of me as well. Most of you sick individuals out there that, you know, that say that this, that, and that about me, you have pictures of me on your screen. I mean, what the hell is up with that? I mean, and I have to say this, Brennan, there's no doubt in my mind that you are a homosexual. There ain't no doubt in my mind. And I asked your mother that, and she even told me that you were a homosexual. So I thought I'd just let you know that. Okay, you're sitting there, you have so many flaws, so many freaking flaws about you, and you're sitting there, have the audacity to stalk me. And you have been cyber stalking me for a long time with Harmon, Miller, and I'm going to get into Miller in just a little bit. Miller, Danner, the whole and the whole rest of them. Okay? This is, like I said once before, a psychosis. It is a psychosis. A bunch of sick individuals, sick and demented individuals that have no freaking life but to sit there and cyber stalk. Okay? Sit there and cyber stalk me. You're eye candy. Brennan and Harmon, you're the two that I'm gunning for. Miller, you're right there also. Danner, keep running your mouth because you're going to find out something as well. I am sick of this. Okay? I am sick and tired of this. Okay? You all think that, oh, well, you haven't done anything. I am going to do something. I'm a busy man. I am a really, really busy man. And believe me, I am going to do something about this. I'm an entertainer. I'm a comedian. I'm an entertainer of sorts. I'm a comedian. Okay? I do my show. All right? Eventually I'll get my break. Eventually I'll get noticed. Okay? I've got people out there that know me, that know that all this stuff on the internet is false. All this stuff on the internet is totally false. And the people out there who really know me know that. This is a way for the self-loathing SOBs, these self-loathing son of a bitches, to get on here and start attacking me. You get on here and attack me, your eye candy, your man crush, okay, your mentor, because you are self-loathing. You're self-loathing. You have no social skills. You all are a bunch of pathetic losers. Brennan, going back to you. You know, you've got to be the sickest one of them all. And then being behind on an internet, but I don't know if Miller was behind this or one of you all were behind putting a post of me on Craigslist, okay, asking for sexual encounters. Need I not even get into that? You get into my real world, okay? You put a listing on Craigslist posing as me. If that ain't criminal, I don't know what the hell is, okay? All these things that are being done on the internet, they are on the tier of being criminal, slander, and libelous. And best believe, I'm not sitting around taking this lying down. Okay? I don't like to put much energy in this. You got a bunch of people that are mentally ill that think about me morning, noon, and night, and that's part of the problem. Okay? Whether I have a show or don't have a show, these are sick, demented, mentally ill people. We just had something that happened in Colorado a few days ago. A guy goes into a movie theater and guns down 71 people inside the movie theater in Denver, Colorado, to a Batman movie. Now, I don't see much of a difference compared to these sick, demented people. That if they had the opportunity, they would probably get their aim or try to do something. If these people had the opportunity, okay, they would probably go ahead and use a weapon. I don't put anything past these people, okay? Ain't stretching too far. The man in Denver, Colorado, who was a nerd, who's allegedly a nerd, goes in a shooting spree and kills 18 people, innocent people, in a movie theater, watching a Batman movie. There has got to be these people that do this stuff. There ain't no second chance. That's why I am for the death penalty. That's why I believe if you commit a crime, you do the time. Okay? These people are stalkers. Okay? These people are cyber stalkers. And the problem we're having is that the police don't know much about how to go about cyber stalking, how to get these people taken care of, whether it's a jurisdiction issue or not a jurisdiction issue. That's the problem. And for lack of what I'm doing, the police it's gray matter to the police. what to do about jurisdiction issues. Okay? But you see, I'm not going to stop. That's the only thing that's slowing me down. That's the only thing that's slowing me down right now. But I'm not going to stop at doing what I need to do. And because I haven't done anything, you wait, because you haven't seen anything yet. You think I haven't done anything? Maybe I haven't done anything. But I'm going to do something now. I'm taking the bull by the horns, and I'm going to do something now. Okay? Best believe that. This shit is going to come to an end. The copyright material, everyone I find, it's going to come down. And YouTube needs to get more vigilant and take this hate stuff off. This hate stuff recently has been an issue that's been lagging with YouTube. YouTube, you need to get off your ass and take this hate stuff off. That's the bottom line. Okay? I am a citizen. I'm a private person. Okay? No one needs to endure this. These people, these trolls, if you will, attack this kid in Ruckersville, Virginia, who's autistic. Chris Chan. This kid, or this guy, cannot do anything, cannot defend himself. He can't defend himself because he's autistic. These people prey on weak people, okay? But I am not weak, okay? And you thinking that by me doing something or responding that it's getting a reaction? No, you're not getting a reaction. I am stating the obvious. There is no reaction. You think you're getting a reaction about me responding. I do what I will. I do what I want to do. Nobody tells me what to do. I do what I want to do. And this right here is stating the facts. All this slander, all this libelous is going to stop. It's going to stop. You know why? Because I say so. Best believe that. Brennan, I've got one coming right at you. Brennan, you're pathetic. Okay? You are mentally ill. And I'm going to take care of this. You've done enough. Okay? I'm going to take care of this. Best believe it. And Harmon, I'm going to get you. Harmon, I'm going to get you. I'm going to take. You're going to feel something. You're going to feel the wrath. Okay? I haven't done anything. Just you wait. I haven't done anything. Just you wait and see what I'm going to do. All right? And Miller. How can I forget Miller? Driving by my house when I haven't been home, putting up stuff on the internet, saying you're going to beat me and you're going to challenge me. You know what? Miller, I haven't forgotten about you. Miller, you're part of the equation as well. Danner, keep flapping off with the gums. You'll be added on. And whoever else out there, whatever else insignificant loser out there that wants to jump on this. Okay? Jump on this and you're going to get, something's going to happen. All right? I'm going to do it in good time. But when I do it, my I's are dotted and my T's are crossed. You all are going to know something, okay? It's not going to be to your liking. You're going to feel, you're going to get back your medicine. You're going to feel something. It's going to be a heavy dose of reality. When you get into someone's real world, that's it. When you get into someone's livelihood, you cross the line. And I'm going to put an end to this once and for all. Best believe it, this shit is coming to an end.
Yeah, look, I told you the situation for what it is. I don't care what it takes. These women are hot. And we need to get them on the show. We need to do what we can. I don't really care about much more of anything. We've got 2 women on Craigslist that I've spoken to. And we get for the new season, that would be wonderful. I don't care how you do it. I pay you big bucks to do what I tell you. So you do as I tell you. As long as I'm signing the paycheck, you get these women on my show. Okay? I'm telling you, this year we're going to go all out. You need to get these women on my show. No questions asked. Okay, Ray. All right. Hi there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my humble domain. This is Gorgeous George, and I'm going to give you about maybe 7 minutes of my time, be very brief and very discreet about what I'm talking about. There are a lot of things that seem to be festering on the internet, and I just got to be humble about it. I just got to say what I feel about it. Now, these imbeciles on the internet take things that I say and steal my line. I am the superior. You're the inferior. I am the king. I am your eye candy. And you all whack off to me repeatedly. You sit there and you whack off to your eye candy. So I'm the mentor, I'm the superior, you're inferior, and you all need to just accept that. You fat tub of shit in Wilmington, North Carolina. I dare you to do a show on your channel defending Jerry Sandusky. If you can do that, I'd be amazed. Why don't you stop the attacks on me? And let's prove the credibility, you fat tub of shit. And let's do something, let's go ahead and do something with Jerry Sandusky. Why don't you do a video on your blog defending Jerry Sandusky? I dare you. Because you know what? You won't have it in you. You're a pussy. You are a pussy, and you need to lose weight. I've lost 45 pounds. Yes, I lost 45 pounds. I can wipe the floor with you, buddy. Oh, yeah. Then you got this one in Wisconsin. Okay? Oh, yes. The one in Wisconsin, stir-fried piss, and Artie Johnson is your daddy. You have Asperger's disease. Your mama supports the Asperger Foundation in your town of Madison, Wisconsin, because her son has Asperger's. And you do have Asperger's, my friend. Yes, you do. And she favors the older child. That's your brother. Actually, maybe you might want to take note from the older child, your older brother, who is somewhat obviously has got it together. He's got a wife, he's got it together, he's got everything he needs. And you are playing with these Nintendo games. You have your little blog about Nintendo and your games and all that. You're a nerd who flips burgers at Hardee's, okay? You flip burgers at Hardee's. You got fired from that job, and you have nothing else better to do than troll people. You really need to take heed. I am your mentor. I am your superior. You're whacking off to another man. You whack off to another man all the time. So, Mr. Stir-Fried Piss, go to your daddy, Artie. Maybe he might take you back in. Your mom has had enough of you. She's already done enough for you. She's already bought you a house in the projects. And you wish you were your brother. Your brother's got it made, and you are a failure, my friend. Failure. And you need to take care of that face of yours. You need to put some mud mask on and do something, because you are a fat tub of shit as well. All right, so let's get back into what we were talking about. So, you, fat tub of shit in Wilmington, North Carolina, I dare you. I dare you to go ahead and do that. Rather than obsessing over your eye candy and gritting your teeth on your video, let me ask you something. Is that supposed to make me think that you're superior than me? Is that supposed to make me think that you have more intelligence and you're... No, that makes me think that you're constipated and you're gritting your teeth because you're trying to take a shit. And obviously you're gritting your teeth like you want to think like you're insane. Well, yeah, you are maybe insane. I want to ask you, though, that have you talked to Chaz Bono? Have you rubbed dongs with Chaz Bono? I'd love to know that. I think it's probably past due that you do maybe rub dongs with Chaz Bono. That's your long-lost pal, long-lost brother in arms, long-lost lover and brother at the same regard. So I'm just curious about that. But yeah, I dare you, to go ahead and talk about, Sandusky. I dare you make a video about Sandusky, because I think that, you lose credibility. I mean, you've already lost credibility, but I dare you about doing it. I'd love to see you going ahead and doing that, because you have zero credibility already, and of course you'll lose even more credibility, because the guy is a rapist. The guy has raped 31 kids, and his own son turned against him. So you're sitting there talking a bunch of nonsense about him being framed and it's being a conspiracy. No, the man is in jail. He did the crime, and you're supporting that. It's amazing. And you want to attack me for somebody that already did his time. 5 years, and he did his time. My friend who did his time, okay, he's no longer here, so the point's mute. It's comparing. There's no comparison. Okay. You're obsessed with Penn State, you're obsessed with your eye candy. Okay, maybe if you play your cards right, maybe Jerry Sandusky can rape you. Maybe Jerry Sandusky can rape you in the shower and see how you feel about that. Anyway, listen, you making these videos, that video that I did, that first show that I did was back in October, okay? That first show that I did was back in October. And then I waited to put the show out in February. So you want to grunt your teeth, and you want to talk about this and grunt your teeth, and you want to talk about dance and for me to dance. Hey, I dance, but I dance with a female in my arms. What do you dance with? Huh? You dance with that blow-up doll? You want to talk about me dancing? I dance with a female. I dance, I'm a pretty damn good dancer, a pretty damn good singer. What do you dance with? Okay? You dance with your mother? Do you dance with your granny? Do you dance with probably maybe someone in your family? Or were you maybe you were not part of the family? Maybe you were adopted. Okay? Maybe your family is productive, and maybe look at your mongoloid face. You know, the pock marks on your face, with that mongoloid looking face of yours. You probably were adopted, but anyway, nevertheless, whether you were or not, you're an outcast. Okay? You're a joke. All right? You have no credibility. You have no freaking credibility. Okay? You're just a joke. You're just a whimsical joke. And nobody cares to hear what you have to say. Because half the time you don't even know what you're talking about. And of course you do it with a lisp. You don't even know how to talk. It's like taking a crap and flushing the commode. What you do is you do it with a lisp. Okay? Alright? Get a grip. And that fagala in California, crunch on your ice chips when you're drinking your soda and shaking your head live viz when you're doing the video, trying to critique me, drinking that, that's good, and drinking that Coke and drinking those ice chips and sucking down on it. It's like if you were sucking a dick. It's like if you were sucking a big fat one. Dick, you're a fagala and you need to get a life. I am your eye candy. Continue whack off to me, because that's all what you're going to do anyway. I call the shots. I'm in control. I am the man, and I am the one that's causing this wonderment for all the ladies. Deal with it. Until next time, may you, detractors, go play in traffic, and may you get hit by a semi. Because you know what? Your tire act is old. I'm on TV. Ain't a damn thing you can do about it. Not a damn thing you can do about it. I'm better than all of you. I'm your superior. So go blankety blank and go screw yourselves. Matter of fact, take a double dildo and ram it up that asshole. Because you are a bunch of malcontent son of bitches. And I am what's causing all of this. Woo! Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Gorgeous George once again. We are doing this to you, giving you a little thing. It's kind of like opening up a can of whip ass is what I'm doing. You can call it a can of whip ass. And I really going to get right into this. No one controls me, by the way. I do things on my own. So you assholes out there, I control you. Okay? No one controls Gorgeous George. I control you assholes out there. So I see, Leighton, fat ass Harmon, that you haven't answered the question up to bat. You have your 35 seconds of you grunting and gritting your teeth and denying the fact that Chaz Bono and you rub dongs together. Because we know that you and Chaz Bono rub dongs together. You still haven't answered the challenge yet about doing a film and doing a movie about Jerry Sandusky. Okay? Doing a commentary about Jerry Sandusky. 35 seconds of the same thing, grunting, taking a crap, and you're just grunting back and forth and saying you control me. No, fat ass Harmon, you don't control me. Okay? Leighton Harmon, you don't control me. I control your ass because you're a fat tub of shit. Now, I want to address a certain person out there in California that didn't really feel like I did much to say about him, or I didn't talk about him that much, and I kind of left you out there, Fagala. Yes, and it's in saying that it's an old woman. The meaning of Fagala is an old woman. No, the meaning of Fagala is the fag in California named Shon Brennan. The meaning of Fagala in the Webster Dictionary has Shon Brennan's picture on there with a receding hairline. Okay, goth look, emo look, a goth emo wannabe. Okay, with your top hat that you wear. In your top hat when you go to gay functions and gay gatherings with your boyfriend. We saw you in a dress. Okay, you wear a skirt and you wear these little dresses. Okay, you got that dress hanging up in the back in where you do those shows. We can see that little muumuu that you wear, and we can see the little nightgown that you put on every time. And you wore that nightgown one time when you did a video against me in your little room. And you want to talk about hoarders? What about that crap that you have in your room? All that stuff, all your clothes right on the bed, and all your clothes on the side, and all that other stuff that you have sitting there. You want to talk about a hoarder? What about what's in your room? This is my kitchen right here, okay? I have my glasses lined up to use whenever a guest comes in and wants to use a glass. I have my stuff right here, and I have everything lined up, okay? And so therefore my glasses are up here to be used. I put my glasses on top, okay? Just to let you know that. But like I said, with the receding hairline and the Danny DeVito penguin, okay? Because you look like the Danny DeVito penguin. Have you ever taken a good look at yourself in the mirror? You see, you are gay, okay? You are gay, you are a fag. There's no, don't deny it. You want to say that I am that, and you say that I'm that? No, I'm not that, but you are, okay? With your top hat and your gowns and the picture that you had in your Facebook page, wearing a dress. You're wearing a dress, you know? You're a freak of nature. What about the pictures of you with your boyfriend, okay? You want to talk about me, who I associate with, the people that I associate with high dignitaries. I associate with classy people, okay? The people that come on my show are very attractive women that come on my show. Very with acting degrees and people that come on. So they come on my show because I give them the invitation and they come on my show. You hang around these questionable people like your boyfriend with the thing in his nose, and okay, and his cross eyes and your picture that you had on your Facebook page. Oh yeah. You are a mental case. You have a mental deficiency. You have a diploma for broadcast communications from a special ed class college, or special ed for the disabled. Okay, so you say you have all of these trophies or all of these this certificate for graduation. You graduated in a special ed class. You graduated in a special ed college or for vocational school, if at best. Okay, please. And you want to go ahead and talk about me. You want to talk about Gigi, Gorgeous George. You are obsessed with me. You're on there doing that Encyclopedia Dramatica page. You change it. You put all this stuff about me. You put all these videos on Trudeau or whatever these Japanese, Chinese sites are. Well, I've got news for you, okay? I've got some videos coming on about you. Okay? The one video that I did that you flagged, that video is going to go on that same Chinese site that you bashed me with. And a bunch of videos with the transsexual that goes visits Edith Bunker and that little thing, that's your granddad, okay? And that is also going to be put back up with the boy Shon video, Do You Really Want to Hurt Him? Well, boy Shon, yeah, you are a piece of SH. Okay, you think that I left you out on the last video? Well, no. You, Shawnee boy, are a fag. You are a fagala. Okay, so when you want to question what I mean by fagala, you are the fagala. Okay, leaving you out. Listen, your mother told me on the phone that you beat her. Was she acting? I don't think she was acting. Your mother told me that you beat the crap out of her. You hit her. You strike her. I don't think your mother was acting. They're not, seriously, you're really reaching. And in that dialogue that you had with Matt Wilson, because you were beating it on the internet. You were stroganoff like meat stroganoff on the internet. Okay? We know that. And Matt Wilson exposed you for the masturbator, the chronic masturbator that you are on the internet. You had a dialogue with Matt about being abused and molested by a neighbor. All documented in that little back and forth. And you said that you knew that was Matt Wilson? No, you did not know that was Matt Wilson. Okay? Matt Wilson served you win, draw, and match. Matt Wilson served you up a bunch of kick-ass. He exposed you for the liar that you are. Not by chance, because you had told him all these intimate details that you had told him, okay? But he exposed you because you had a conversation saying that you can't tie a knot. Then you go ahead and tie a little knot, but you went ahead and put the camera on pause and had your mother tie it for you. Okay? Yes. Disabled. Mental deficiency. You ought to be put in a state institutions where you need to be put. You have a mental deficiency, okay? You're disabled, okay? And that's what it is. I mean, obviously there was some trauma that your mom had at birth. Your mom had trauma when she had you at birth. It's obvious, okay? You are, for lack of a better word, every sense of the word, a peculiar gay individual. Yes, you are gay and you are a fag. You're a fag. Okay, so fagala holds true to anything that needs to be said. Okay, so yeah, you were exposed. You talked about being abused and having trauma. That would explain a few things. And being obsessed, calling me at my place of work, calling me on the phone. Okay, trying to do a prank. My friend, you are a joke. You're calling to do a prank on me when I'm working. Okay, let me tell you something. This is all saved. Everything that has been done through the other ones out there that have done stuff has been saved. And all the stuff that you've done, all the phone conversations, calling at my house, everything else that you have done has been saved. I've got it saved on an external hard drive. Okay, so if I ever need to let the authorities know, the authorities can know exactly everything that you did, everything that you have done. Okay, so pranking me, obsessed about pranks, that's what you do. I mean, because you like to prank people, okay? But I'm going to give you a taste of your own medicine. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this stuff on the same Chinese site. And this same stuff is going to attack you. So yes, I can't take the videos off on this Chinese site because they don't have copyright laws, okay? But guess what? I'm going to put some stuff about you, Fat Ass Harmon, and the rest of them. You, Fat Ass Harmon, and the rest of those assholes. We're going to put some videos on Trudeau, or Yukon, and the Chinese site. And we're going to give you a little taste of your own freaking medicine, all right? I don't like to do this. I don't like to talk, to carry a conversation with mentally challenged individuals, but I have to, but I don't care, because this is going to continue as long as you live. As long as you live, you're going to continually troll people. You're going to troll me, troll whoever, because you are obsessed. You're just obsessed along with other malcontents that are obsessed with their eye candy. Okay? I am the eye candy, and you're obsessed with that. So there are a lot of things that don't meet the eye. A lot of things that you have said that don't hold water. Because a lot of hypocrisy, a lot of hypocritical things. You control me? No, you don't control me. Okay? You can't even control your bladder. Okay? You control me? You control me? You can't even control tying your own knot. You can't control a mental sentence. You can't control driving a vehicle. We know that your mother takes that black Volkswagen and drives you to your boyfriend's house. Okay? She takes you when you're out and about in the mall, doing a video about a burrito. You remember that? Do you remember doing a video in the mall about eating a burrito with your boyfriend? Is that burrito something that you used, perhaps maybe in intercourse? Was that burrito something that you munched on, or maybe you used in intercourse? Perhaps, maybe. And you want to talk about correcting me about how to use a double dildo. Well, yes, you wouldn't know how to use a double dildo because you use it quite often. You use that double dildo quite often in your escapades and your sexual escapades. And transgenders, my God, Bruce Jenner has nothing on you. Bruce Jenner has nothing on you. Transgender, my God, I could almost, it would be a scary thought. In hose and a dress, that would be a very scary thought. So yeah, there are a lot of things that don't hold water with you. You were schooled. Matt Wilson called you out. Game, set, and match. Game, set, and match. Matt Wilson exposed you for who you are. Okay? A mental case that beats his mother. A mental case that beats his mother that's abusive to his family. Okay? That's what you're about. That's what you do. I
am better than you. I am the superior. You're the inferior. Don't forget that. I'm the superior. You're the inferior. Okay? You want to talk about who I have and what about money? When was the last time you worked? You worked in 1999 as a Japanese tutor. You tooted and tooted Japanese kids. That's the last time you had a job 15 years ago. So you want to talk about me driving a taxi? Please. You want to talk about me driving a taxi? Whether I drive a taxi or whether I drive a van or whether I drive a limo, whatever I do, at least I work. I pay the bills. What do? You don't even have a job. You're living in your parents' attic. You live in your parents' attic or basement, constantly on the internet, viewing this and viewing that. And the video that I did wearing your face that you took and flagged, don't worry about it, because that video will see the light of day again. Among other videos that were taken off that will see the light of day again against your faggoty ass. So there's a lot of hypocrisy in what's going on here. There's a lot of hypocritical things and hypocrisy. I don't need to say much more. I think the people know who the credible one is. Okay? I'm the credible one. And hey, Harmon, what about your brother Lance? Your brother Lance doesn't want he doesn't want to hang around with you anymore? Maybe he's smarting up to you. You're crying on the internet about your brother Lance not hanging out or coming to social gatherings anymore. Maybe your brother Lance smarted up pretty much and knows that he doesn't want to hang around a tub of shit like you are, latent fat ass Harmon. Shon Brennan, you're the pimple. You're a pimple in my nose. You're the dirt. You're the grime in the ass. You're the grime and dirt in the asshole. Okay? You are the filament in the toilet. Okay? You are the pimple that needs to be popped. Okay? You are trash. You are garbage. And you're gay. You're gay. And there's nothing wrong about being gay. I'm not a homophobe. But why don't you admit to being gay and being a fagala? Fagala. Okay? Listen. I think I pretty much said it all. So I know you're going to make another video, and that's fine. But I've said pretty much what I needed to say. I am the superior, and you all out there are the inferior. You're a bunch of trolls. On my worst day and on your best day, you couldn't match wits with me. You couldn't match wits because I am the eye candy. I'm your mentor, and I'm the superior. You have nothing on GG. Okay, you have no talent. You're an actor, yes, the degree from the special education classes you had, that certificate that you had for acting, and a special education vocational school. Okay, and that black Volkswagen that your mom drives you to see your boyfriend. Okay, and wearing that dress. Oh my God, wearing that dress and the Facebook page. Let me tell you, I can go on. Okay, and then doing that Made in Japan karaoke song that you suck at. Made in Japan, karaoke song that you did in some local gay bar out there doing karaoke. You bombed at that, okay? Acting, what about acting is that nun? Acting is that nun in that picture, okay? That's what you do. You do female, you were Juliet too in the play in Romeo and Juliet. Oh, Romeo, Romeo, how art thou? I love thy penis. Please give me thy penis to serve as I can squeeze it for juice. Yes, yes, yes. That's what it boils down to. So, somebody holds. But I know you're going to do another video, but I'm just saying, I am Gorgeous George, and you're not. I am superior, and I'm better than you. So keep up the trolling, keep it up. You are a loser. You are a mentally disturbed individual. And I am. Gotta go. I have it. I have what's going on. I am what's causing all this for all the ladies. And I'm what's causing this in the entertainment world. I am Gorgeous George, and I continue to do what I do. I'm going to be on TV. I'm going to continually be on TV. Ain't a damn freaking thing that you can say. And not a damn freaking thing that you can do, because I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing on TV. And you will probably continually troll till the day you die.
You'll continually troll people to the day you die, and probably troll till you just succumb, you know, when someone just punches your lights out and put like maybe like a joystick to your freaking scrotum and lights your ass up. You don't even have a damn scrotum or a damn penis. You have a damn vagina because you're a freaking he-she. You probably have both. You probably screw yourself. And you do know about that double dildo. You demonstrated about the double dildo. So thanks for the education about that, because you use it quite often, don't you? Yes, using that double dildo on your boyfriend. Hey, you are pathetic. You are a loser. I have already called you out. I know you're going to do a video, but guess what? Look at your eye candy. I control you. I control you and all of you all. Okay? I am Gorgeous George. I am what's causing all this. Woo! I am the man. Diamonds are forever, baby. And so is Gorgeous George. Woo! 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 And this is going to be on the fly. This is going to be something that's going to be said and done real fast here. I'm actually trying to make some dinner here and, you know, doing something, trying to keep a productive life going on here, but I'm trying to be very productive. I just started doing we're starting doing some videos, putting some videos on my channel. Good video. This last video was a productive video and whatnot, and I knew that certain son of a bitch was going to go ahead and start making comments about me and start talking, getting personal, trying to analyze me. Narcissistic, you are a homosexual. Okay, I'm narcissistic. You are a raging homo, and you are I'm narcissistic. Let me tell you something. I work. I've been working. When's the last time you worked? Since your last time you worked was back in 1999. Okay, you have nothing on me. You can't even freaking go out. You are a social outcast. Okay, you need to be put in an institution. This ain't going to take more than 5 minutes. You want to pass judgment on me, trying to analyze me, saying that I'm narcissistic? You are a raging homosexual, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with that, but that's what you are. You beat your mother verbally, you verbally assault her, and you physically assault her. She was on the phone, she told me you beat her, okay? Honest to God, I believe her. Okay, I don't think that was any acting job. You have so many, if anybody is a pathetic liar, or is a pathological liar, I should say, you are a bona fide pathological liar. Let me ask you a question. Do you work and do you live with your parents? Both questions to those, I got the answer to those questions, okay? You do not work. You haven't worked. You get disability, okay? And you live in your family's home, all right? You are a liar yourself. You're going to make another video. This video had not a damn thing to do with you. And you're going to make a video trying to attack me. This video I did had nothing, a damn thing to do with you. Okay? If anybody's a liar, you're the liar. You live in your parents' home. You live in your parents' home, and you're like in the house 24/7 just about. And when you do go out, your mom takes the little black Volkswagen and takes you to the mall to meet your boyfriend because you can't drive. Okay, your mom transports you around. All right, you get disability, you live in your home, and you want to sit here and talk about this, that, and the other. You haven't worked since 1999. Okay, so don't come talk to me. You told Matt Wilson that you're poor. You told Matt Wilson that you were molested. Okay, that would explain a lot. You were molested. So before you try to analyze me, someone you really don't know, take a good look at yourself. You are a peculiar individual. You're a homo and you're peculiar. Pass judgment on me, look at yourself. You do look like the Danny DeVito penguin. And I said penguin, that's what you look like, the Danny DeVito penguin. Okay? Do us all a favor, go play in traffic and have a semi-truck run you over. Okay? You are a useless piece of shit. A useless piece of shit that needs to be done away with. You need to be ousted. You need to be put out of this world. You are a waste of breath. You're a waste of air. Okay? And your mom is disgraced. Your mother is disgraced. Your whole family is disgraced because you are a disdain. The California State Police need to put you in an institution because you need to go in an institution because you're loco and you're mentally unstable. All right? What kind of relationship are you in? Huh?
What kind of relationship are you in? With that queer-looking guy with the nose ring in his nose? What kind of relationship are you in? Okay? An emo, goth-looking gay piece of freaking nature, okay, that wears a mini skirt and a dress. Go to Facebook, folks, and you'll see him wearing a little dress, a little skirt. You've already, Matt Wilson owns you, and I own you. You are a worthless piece of shit. Shon Brennan, there you go. All right? Keep it up. You are a worthless piece of shit, Shon Brennan. You're gay, and you want to pass judgment on me. I am productive with my life. I do things. I have more talent in my pinky than you do in your whole entire existence. You're just a human piece of waste that needs to be done away with. Fuck you. Fuck you and go to hell. I am Gorgeous George. You do another video, I know you will. You are a piece of shit in my book. I'm productive. Answer the question. What the hell do you do for a living? Answer the question. Show us proof that you don't live in your folks' house. Okay? You live with your mother, you beat your mother, and you're a chronic masturbator, and you go online trying to pick up potential boyfriends online. Okay? Matt Wilson exposed you, and I'm exposing you, and I exposed you by letting the world know what your mother said. Get over it. I'm on TV, you're not, you're a piece of shit. Okay? Go to hell. I am Gorgeous George, and you are a raging freak of nature. Okay? Woo! Woo! All right, ladies and gentlemen, Gorgeous George, how we doing on this hot summer June night? Giving you a call, giving you a message, letting you know what's going on. All right, there's once again somebody on the internet that is really misinformed. Doesn't seem to get it, will never get it. By me responding to this nimwit, it adds fuel to the fire. So I'm not going to respond directly toward this nimwit, come Dumpster Brennan, but I'm going to refer to the subject of what's going on here. So this son of a bitch thinks in all his wisdom, infant wisdom, that he can go ahead and critique my stuff, critique my show, do his little tidbit, his little information, give his little spin on things. This obsessive, cross-dressing little prick, come dumpster Shon Day Brennan. Hey, listen, we know you were behind Rovist. Rovist is not even an individual. Okay, it's you were behind that individual all along. So that right there is a Shon Day Brennan special. Just like you did arguing with yourself, bantering with yourself with this slow mode voice enhancer, making yourself look like, you know, that you were somebody that hated yourself, which probably half of the things you said, if not all the things that you said in that little speech was probably true. The most truest stuff you ever said. Swinging a cat across the room, beating your mother, which we know you beat your mother, and talking about dressing up as a cheerleader. Let me tell you something. Just like you told the Zach Mankey account, just like you told intimate details to the Zach Mankey account, you told intimate details on yourself once again. But you go ahead and do that. Go against yourself. You have a mental illness, my friend. You have a severe mental illness. Now, let me tell you what is going on with me, okay? I plan on doing, we're having some radio shows coming up here. I have got a brand new job offer that I'm excited as punch in. A job offer where I can cut back on my transportation job and work full-time on my real job. So on my job that I'm going to take, and I'm excited about that. So I have good things that are happening to me because I am manifesting positive things in my life. I'm putting it up there. I'm making positive energy, manifesting good things. So I have good things that are happening to moi. Okay? Going back to this little infestation that we're talking about, going back to this freaking nature, if you will. No. Anything you do,
copyright on my material, I'm going to fight you. You say that basically that I lost the case. No, I did not lose the case. I have, as you would see in the case in that letter, 14 days to make case law. Okay, so I haven't lost anything. And even if I do lose the case, it stopped that freaking critique from showing its face again. And when you do things like that, put it through that hollow freaking head of yours with the big goiter under your neck. That big freaking goiter under your neck that needs to be popped for pus. Put it through your head. When you steal intellectual property that doesn't belong to you, you will have a problem. Okay? So that pretty much registration or that court restraint stopped from that thing seeing light of day. And I will do it again and again and again. 24/7, because at the end of the day, and the bottom line is, I own the material. And before you start talking about the documentary that was Kenny and Brandon's brainchild, I had control over it. Kenny and Brandon filmed it. They created it. But I had creative control, and they put it in my hands to do what I care to do with my own hands with it, if you will. So then, therefore, I control it because it is of me and it's of my likeness. Okay? So, put it through your freaking hollow head. You don't own it. I own it. You don't own anything on me because I own it. And anything you do trying to get into my real world, trying to get to people in my past, trying to harass the insurance doctor of all people, calling the insurance doctor up and harassing them. Look, they already know what's going on, okay? You have you just like you harassed me at work, you've called the landline, you will not stop. You're calling my phone with bizarre numbers daily, and I know you're behind it. Okay? You don't get it, and you will never get it. You told on yourself that you troll people. That's your hobby, you troll people. I'm not surprised by that. But at the end of the day, you're going to learn the hard way because I'm going to do something. Unlike these other people that you troll, I am going to do something about it. Best believe that. And I'm not just blowing smoke here, because I've got the people in contact, I've got people in play in Bonus Park, California, if you will, that are looking into some things. I've got the jurisdiction issue going on, which this has been a jurisdiction issue all the way through. And that's why this thing has been a touchy situation for me, because they don't extradite people unless it's a criminal issue. And unfortunately, this, as far as I'm concerned, this is criminal, but in their eyes, it's not criminal. So therefore, it's not per se a criminal issue. That's why jurisdiction has been the problem all along. But you see, I'm consulting with an attorney, and unlike the other times, I have time to reevaluate. I have time for an appeal, and I also have time to get a great attorney that I have in mind put his hands involved in this and kind of make things stick. Just like I'm going to make things stick in your jurisdiction when I get into your real world, motherfucker, into your real world, and I get you exposed and I cause a little havoc, if you will, in your world. I am productive. But you fuck with a lion, you pour out a stick at the lion, eventually that lion is going to eat you. And you keep poking that stick at me, I'm going to maul you. You piece of shit. You pile of shit. And Miller, if you're listening out there, put your head in here. Come to my door. Knock on this door right here. I dare you. Knock on this door right here, motherfucker. Miller, you come to my house. I will maim you. I will maim you. I will maul you till you can't get up off the floor. Till you can't get off the freaking floor. I am in control. I have been in control. Keep it going. Brennan, you bring it. Give it your best shot. Because Brennan, I swear, as the sun rises, I'm going to make you pay. I'm going to make you pay for everything you've done to me. Bank on that. Let's talk about this faggot who is trying to make things difficult Let's talk about this faggot right here that is causing problems for me and stealing intellectual property that doesn't belong to him. Let's take a good look at this son of a bitch's face right here. If you can see this right in here, look at that close right there. That's what you would call a freaking goiter. That's what that is, a freaking goiter around his freaking neck. It looks like his face is trying to shit out his face around here. You can see that big circle. His face is not even oval. And look at that pus coming out right there. His face is not even freaking oval looking. An oval shape, if you will. Look at that son of a bitch. I'm going to say it right now to you, and I want you to listen to me good. I'm not going to, I need to stop doing this because I'm giving you what you want. I'm going to come after you like I've never come after anybody. This is fucking war. I don't know what the hell you did, what you did to when told YouTube, but YouTube, I'm telling you what, this is war. And YouTube, it's war also, baby. It's war also. You motherfucker. I don't know what you did or what you said. This is freaking war as far as I'm concerned. Blast from the past, Will Markland. And Captain Corpulence, Timothy K. Reddy. Yeah, I know who you all are. I know I can name you. Will Markland, shut your fucking mouth. Because if you don't, I'm going to get in your real world also too. Blast from the past. If you know, if you can understand what I'm saying. And Captain Corpulence, you're the one that's been viewing court documents on Pacer, and you've been giving these trolls an outlet to see what I'm doing on Pacer. Timothy K. Reddy, okay, from Pennsylvania, now living in Seattle. I know a lot of things. And Brennan, I'm telling you what, motherfucker, Brennan, I'm going to make you wish you were never fucking born. It's only just fucking begun. Brennan, your trolling days are fucking numbered. Like I said before, take it to the bank, because I mean fucking business. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Gorgeous George, and we're going to talk about some things right now. I'm going to talk about the ongoing saga with this faggot in California that knows nothing more than to cyberstalk and harass me. This faggot in California has nothing else better to do than steal intellectual property that doesn't belong to him and critique every little thing that I do. Last week we did a video, a birthday video that we did with a camera, with a camcorder inside WCLM Radio Studios. We did like we always do. We usually do just the actual audio for the radio station on the birthday, but we actually did the audio and the video. And we did a, invitation to who wanted to come. And the invite was put out there. Of course, Kevin came. Of course, Kevin's the co-host of the show. And we put an invite out there to singing sensation Miss Tori Baker, who was on the Christmas show of last year for us, the last show that we did last year, and was on the birthday radio show. So we did that, and I had summarized pretty much everything that what we do and what we've been doing. We did a tribute to Dusty Rhodes, wrestler Dusty Rhodes. We did all that good stuff. It was a good show, good music, the good stuff of what we always do. And this faggot, very predictable faggot, that likes to go ahead and put his permanent stain in every little thing that I do, put his little critique in every little thing that I do, and ongoingly steals intellectual property that doesn't belong to him. Critiques, edits, and does all this stuff. This is a troll. This is a mental son of a bitch that lives with his parents, who lives on disability, and pretty much who is a homosexual. Okay? Only thing he admits to is the fact of being a homosexual. He isn't a homosexual. He's a raging homosexual. He lives with his parents, and the only income that he makes is disability. Only thing he gets is disability. When I bust my butt, work, do what I do, work long hours, and do everything that I do. Okay? this is getting to be a malignant tumor. This is getting to be a cancer. When you step that line and you get into people's real world, then there becomes a problem. There becomes a problem beyond of a problem. And what this son of a bitch did, clearly what this son of a bitch did, is caused me to lose a friend, caused me to lose a special person, a person that I liked and revered as a good person. Not to excuse what this person did, and we're going to get into this right now. Out of the twisted documentary, that he's done, the critique video that should have been taken down a long time ago, which was taken down for YouTube. YouTube had every paper they needed. YouTube had everything of a court restraint that was filed, and yet they put the video back up. I don't know whether or not if they summoned her, or whether or not she decided to go on in line and go onto the page and make some comments. I'm not going to say one way or the other. I would assume that they probably summoned her because they want to find out every little nook and cranny about my life. They want to freaking cyber stalk me, and probably what this son of a bitch did was made contact with her. But on the off shot that she probably made contact because maybe she wants attention. She's thriving for attention because she's been told how good she is. She's been told how good she is even by me because she does have some talent. I was appalled. I was, for a lack of words, to see the stuff that she posted on that shit post that he created. There's no excuse for what was said. I could say that she wanted attention. She was probably starving for attention for whatever the deal is being told. Because when you're told by many people you're so good and you're good, then you get a big head. Maybe that's what it boils down to. But to make a comment about me, never going to get it, never will break it, and making some lewd comments and some very disappointing comments that you made on that channel about me, Tori, that was really distasteful and really hideous. I didn't appreciate that. I found your mother, in case you forgot that. I used to give you rides. I found your mother, and I gave you rides constantly. And this is the thanks that I get for doing that. This is the thanks I get for you just to go ahead, for whatever reason, and trash me and say some stuff about me that was pretty much distasteful, pretty much that was not even true. Okay? So I, don't appreciate that. And I didn't appreciate you doing that. The son of a bitch, Brennan, was a catalyst to this. And whatever you said or whatever, I don't care at this point. It's done. It's done. You ruined it. You desecrated my birthday show by putting it up. You went ahead and twisted stuff about me sucking cock, about putting penises in my mouth, doing twisted stuff. When you are a flaming homosexual yourself that sucks a mean cock, okay? I am sick of this. I am sick of this beyond being sick. You ruined a friendship. You poisoned me against this woman. Whatever you said to her, you ruined it. I had to defriend her off of Facebook because of what you did. You ruined that. Whether she made contact, I don't care at this point. You been trying so damn desperately to get into my real world. And this is what you've done. You are a son of a bitch. You are a son of a bitch. Homosexual, a raging homosexual. Okay? And I'm getting sick of this. You want to go ahead and file papers down to the federal building when they're about ready to try this case? I'm going to tell you something. You are an imbecile. You are a freaking idiot. You have no clue to know what the law is. You're going to file an harassment, say I harass you, on a document for copyright. Admissible in the court. You harass me. You harass me on an ongoing basis, and I'm starting something up in your jurisdiction, beyond other things that I'm going to be doing in California. So, here it goes. At this current state of time, YouTube is dropping the ball. They're not getting rid of the trash that you're putting up fast enough, and you're putting up stuff on there
You're doing shit. You're going ahead and creating problems, and you want to try to create a problem and say that I perjured myself. I don't listen to what a troll says. I listen to what my mailbox says when I get the certified letter in the mail from the court. And it was the 13th day when I got the actual document. So I'm not listening to what a troll sends me on the internet. The document did not come to my mailbox until the 13th day. So that was legitimate. I don't give a flying fuck what your spin is. I did not perjure myself. You have created this shit. And the only way to take care of the situation is to eliminate the head from where the head is. And that's where literally and figuratively what's going to be done. I've got plans for you, you piece of shit. I've got some major plans for you in the works, you piece of shit. And universal copyright. Since when did you become an attorney? Since when the hell do you know anything about copyright law? Okay? I know what I know. I did this in 2012. I filed copyright in 2012 to put a block and to eliminate and make there to be no gray matter about the situation. Universal copyright, anything that I do, it goes upon the show title and it goes upon every video that goes up for your information. This goes for your information, so get an education. You say you know law? You don't even work. You're disabled. You sit in your house, you make $600 a month. You're disabled. You get a check from the government, $600 a month. So you don't know what the hell you're talking. You don't know copyright law. You're disabled, okay? I'm going to say this, as God is my witness. You have created hell. You've been creating shit for me, and I'm going to put an end to it. Will Markland and Timothy K. Reddy, you imbeciles. Will Markland, the last thing you ever did was camera production through Unsolved Mysteries with Robert Stack. What else have you done in Hollywood of any significance? You want to troll me? You want to get up there and trash someone you don't know? Will Markland, seriously. What have you done of any significance? You got a video of yourself jerking off some old man. In a video where the old man is like in his 80s and you're coming up to them jerking him off. What's up with that? Goes to show that there's some mental issues there with you also. The only thing you did of any significance was a unsolved mystery thing. Camera crew, production, and whatever. Who are you? You're nothing but an imbecile. You have nothing to say. Because what you have to say is insignificant. Okay? So I see what you write. And you know what? I'm going to spam your videos. Okay? As a matter of fact, I'm going to spam you. I'm going to get into your real world. And Timothy K. Reddy, oh my God. You claim to be an author? Author of what? Talking about antidepressants? If I want to read a book from you, I'll go ahead and poke my eyes out until the blood comes out that I can't see. You claim to be an author about some twisted, some just, boring shit about antidepressants? You're much author as my lily white asshole is, okay? It's a material that you probably want to poke your eyes out with toothpicks or chopsticks. You have no idea. And you want to critique me for what you do? I got more talent in my little pinky than you do in your whole entire existence. Timothy K. Reddy, you are a putz and a loser. And you want to go ahead and critique me? You're not, and you're an author, right? you claim to be an author. Bogus. Yeah, you're much author as a frickin' homeless man panhandling on the street. You have no clue to know what you're doing. You're talentless and clueless. And you want to critique me? You're self-loathing. And Will Markland, you're also clueless. And Will Markland, you're also screwed in the head. These are the friends and the associates of one Shon Brennan. And I know Harmon and Thurston and all these other cast characters are lurking around. I know these other asshats and assholes are lurking around. Okay? Harmon and Thurston and whatnot. Let me tell you something. I'm not stupid. I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night. And I swear, as I am standing right here on this camera, I am going to get the last laugh out of this. You have no idea I work like a dog. I work long hours. For me to be worrying about all of this shit, what you're doing and when you're doing, it's just what I don't understand is why. How can one person be so obsessed about another man? Well, I can tell you, obviously, because you're a homo. And I'm sorry to tell you, I don't swing that way. You're a homo, I don't swing that way. You're so obsessed about me, it's not even funny. You want to critique every little video that I do. Everything that we do on the show, you want to critique every video. The way it's going to go down, I'm going to have people in play. I already have people in play in your jurisdiction. I already have people surveilling your area. Know where you live. Know all about you. Once we get everything together, once we have everything situated, once I have enough money in my hands to pay these people to do what they've got to do, they're going to do what they're going to do. And you are going to wish to hell that you never fucked with me. Not a threat, but a promise. You have made my life a living hell. And I know you get off on that. You've made my life a living hell and every fucking thing you've done to me. You fucking trolled me at work, trolled me on my job. I'm telling you right here and right now. For what you've done to me, for every little fucking thing you've done to me, I swear, for every fucking thing you've done to me, you are going to get a little surprise. You're going to have a little reality check. You faggot, you son of a bitch. You homosexual faggot, you son of a bitch. I'm going to get the last laugh here. And I am the one that's going to be the one smiling at the outcome. Take it for whatever you want. You don't fuck with me. You don't fuck with me because I'm going to fuck with you. And I'm going to fuck with you so hard, I'm going to make you wish you were never fucking born. Trust me when I say that. Bank on that. All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Gorgeous George on this cool and warm November afternoon here at my humble domain here at my house. And I'm going to say a few things, and I've got the camera put in the back of the woods of my house here. I don't know what to say. There's a lot of shit that YouTube is allowing to happen now by allowing these bastards to put my videos back up, allowing these assholes to put my videos back up. There will be something that will be done about this. I own the material, and the bottom line is this shit's going to stop. I work crazy hours, but I'm going to put an end to this shit once and for all because I'm going to get in somebody's jurisdiction. I'm not going to name this son of a bitch's name, but I'm going to get in this son of a bitch's jurisdiction in his real world, so to speak, as one of those fucking channels. And there are two of them now in California that are continuing this cyber stalking. And there's two in California that are continuing this utter shit. I'm getting sick and tired of it. Now, I really have got to address the new kid in town. And I don't know how to even address this guy. And I haven't had the chance to even do a search on what this guy's name is, which I will now, because the guy's mentally ill. He obviously is the new kid in the town, so to speak. The new guy that is trolling me, who is pretty much a handicap, who's crippled, and every time he does a video, he's asking for these trolls to critique him. He wants these trolls to critique him and to give them their advice on what they should do and what he should do and all this and blah 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 blah. My God, are you shitting me? And this guy first appears to be a fan. Then a certain individual in California start talking to this guy, buttering him up to recruit him to go ahead and troll me on a regular basis. And being mentally ill like these people are, and like this guy is in Philadelphia, because I know he lives in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, but I don't quite know what this character's name is, but it won't take me long to find out who this character and what his name is. But it's really not much of a discussion to even really talk about. not much of a discussion, just to know that this guy is a handicap, and he first of all, he was asking for people to critique what he's doing wrong and what he's doing wrong with his videos. So first of all, if you change the subject matter and start talking about stuff that's relevant that people want to hear about, maybe you might have something to talk about. And then maybe if you put the camera on your face rather than putting the camera on your pants, or not pants, but on your legs and your big toe, because you're moving around, and obviously you're in a wheelchair, and you're moving around in a wheelchair, and people are seeing your legs and your big toe. And right there, I can tell you, that is a complete turnoff right there. Maybe put the camera on your face. Now, if your face is that hideous, or that your face is that hideous and ugly to do that, then I guess I would understand why you don't want to do that, because you don't want to break the lens of your camera. But you might want to try to do that, to save face. But anyway, this doesn't really need me to say much of anything. This shit speaks for itself, and this shit's going to come to an end. I know I've said this before, and I'm saying it again. This shit is going to come to an end. Misery loves company, and this is going to continue and continue. And for that certain individual in California, just because I haven't had a video or I haven't came out or done anything, I'm sitting back looking at this shit, and you're going to pay. You're going to pay for this shit, because I'm going to make sure of that. Anyway, for the guy in Philadelphia, I really feel sorry for you, buddy. I really feel sorry for you. Rather than lighting up fires and Goodwills, and rather than starting up fires and picking fights, why don't you go and get some professional help, get to see a psychiatrist, and maybe have them evaluate you. And don't worry about get the approval of these people. Do what you want to do, but then again, you just have to gravitate to my misery. You have to gravitate to people that hate me to even have a fan base, to subscribers that will sub on your channel. That's pretty pathetic. My advice to you, foremost, is get a freaking life and get a brain and get some fucking help, because you're pathetic. I hate to say that, because I know you're mentally challenged, but stop talking about me, because if you do, you're going to have a problem. You're going to have a problem just like the rest of these clowns, okay? You really need to stop putting my face on your channels and stop tying me in, because you're a complete waste, and you need to stop, because if not, I'll do the same to you as I've done it to these other clowns. So that's my advice to you. This is a joke. This is just a fucking joke. All right, this is really beyond me to even continue this and go on and on with this. And there's some newer developments going on right now with this faggot in California that continuously tries to cause chaos and continuously tries to stir the pot. I'm going to clear some things up real fast in this video, and I'm going to say this right now. Here it is, almost Christmas, and yet this son of a bitch is still at it again. It has been 4-5 years, and this son of a bitch is still at it. I haven't even put up 2015. I haven't even put up the 2015 season. I haven't even done this. I haven't even done that. I haven't even put up the one radio show that we did last week. I haven't even put up. So, and I'm going to just say this right now. You are one crazy son of a bitch. You are one crazy son of a bitch. Your obsession is going to be your downfall. I want to clear some things up real fast. I feel like I'm wasting my time. It's Christmas. I've got things I'm doing, and it's really wasting my time to do this. But I've got to say some things. YouTube, you are a bunch of hypocrites. I'm going to get to the bottom of this one way or the other. YouTube, I don't know what is going on here. Privacy issues, when you have someone's image, when you have someone's voice, image, legal name, it's in your guidelines, but you don't take the videos down. That's ridiculous. And the DMCA, I have registered copyright with the Law Library of Congress. Registered copyright with the Law Library of Congress. So there ain't no reason why there ought to be anything. There's a new court document restraint that's been made a few days ago, actually last week in the court, and yet you all keep dropping the ball. There's a court restraint against Shon Brennan and Marklands, okay? And this Ryan Sinnard character keeps popping his head out. All right? You think after the death of your sister, you would have grown up, and maybe Scooter hasn't taught you well there, Ryan Sinnard. You think maybe Scooter would have taught you a thing or two. Why don't you grow up and get some nuts? Okay? I'm talking to you because I know everything about you. I know you're behind In the Real World channel. And after the death of your sister Megan, you think you would have got some nuts behind you and you would have been able to be a man and stop trolling people on the internet you don't even know. And as far as Fagala, Shon Brennan is concerned, I'm going to tell you something, buddy. It's only begun. It's only just begun. You have got my attention. You truly have my attention. And buddy, I'm not going to just lay down and let you walk over me. I'm not going to let you do this. Your fair use, you keep crying about fair use this and fair use that. I own the material. It is my creation. It is my show. I've been doing it for 21 years. And I'll be damned if a faggot like you is going to tell me that my material is government owned. My material is not government owned. My material is not owned by Comcast. I own the material. I'm the producer. I'm the author. And I'm the one that creates the show. I'm the creator. Okay? No government owns it. Nobody owns it but me. I own the material. I have copyright registration from the Law Library of Congress. And I have sent Google and YouTube this. And you think that I'm going to sit here and let you talk a bunch of nauseum? No, buddy. This is war. And just because, you think that you would have got the message, I'm not even putting shows up. I'm not even putting any material up, and yet you still have this proverbial hard for me. You still have this obsession with me, this man crush, and yet you still put the shit up. You are a backwards individual. You are a flamer, flame-kissed, if you know what I'm talking about. Your head is not oval. It's like your side profile looks like a Neanderthal. Looks like a Neanderthal in your side profile. You are a freak in nature, okay? And I can go on and on and on. You have broken the law. You have harassed me. You've broken copyright law. You have harassed me, and you have stalked me on the internet, and you are slandering me. There's a big difference between fair use. Fair use, idiot, talks about teaching and newsworthy events. This ain't newsworthy events, and this ain't teaching. This is harassment, this is stalking, and this is privacy, and it's copyright material that I own, and I will fight every time. You have a war. You have a fight on your hands. Will Markland, I've got something for you too. You're going to get something in the mail also. You both are going to get something in the mail. I mean business. I'm not playing around this time. New year, I'm going to come after you both. I mean fucking business. I need to say one more thing about all this right now, and of course there seems to be like a lot of confusion about this, about Kenny Johnson. Now, supposedly Kenny Johnson flagged down the video that I have flagged myself, and if Kenny did that, I applaud him. I flagged it, and he flagged it. So there's been no conversation with Kenny Johnson. So yeah, you're wrong. Me and Kenny have not spoken in over a year. So once again, you're wrong. He obviously doesn't want to see your venom tied in with his work, and I don't want to see your venom tied in with my work. I am part owner of that documentary as well. So yeah, we both don't want your venom on that video, and we don't want your connection to that video whatsoever. All right, that's the bottom line. I'm not sitting around blowing smoke. Something will be done about this. All right, I want to get to the point of this right now. I'm not going to spend much time on this. This is getting to be really screwed up. But YouTube here is dropping the frickin' ball by allowing this cock-sucking son of a bitch to still do videos when I am doing what I'm doing and continuously busy in my endeavors. Yet this cocksucker, who is a unemployed man-child, if you will, that lives in his parents' basement and still has no idea, still obsessed, so obsessed and stalking me and whatnot, and continue this cyber stalking. Don't worry about
right now about what YouTube is doing, because I've got some things in the works. And empty threats, you keep saying, no, it's not empty threats that I make. I can assure you that it ain't empty. Because when I say something, I do it. And yes, I do have people out there in California land that's going to do my bidding for me, where I don't even have to raise a finger. So keep up the cyber stalking. YouTube, you're a bunch of hypocrites. YouTube, you're dropping the ball with this, which you're going to see things my way, because I'm going to make sure of that. That's all I'm going to say about this. This son of a bitch takes my videos and critiques me all the damn time. This ain't going to take long. I'm going to critique this son of a bitch's video right now, and I'm going to give this son of a bitch a dose of his own freaking medicine. And I'm going to commentate on this son of a bitch and his raging homo tendencies. Let's get to it. All right. Right here, you see what I'm talking about. You see this flamer. You see his mouth is wide freaking open. He's ready to suck a mean dick. All right? Ready to suck a mean dick. You can see that right now. Totally obsessed. We're going to give you a dose of your own freaking medicine, and we're going to do it right now. Yeah, I think it's about time. Since YouTube doesn't honor privacy, and YouTube doesn't honor privacy control or privacy issues, let's give this son of a bitch a dose of his own medicine right here. I know he beats his meat and strokes off like his little frickin' 2-inch extension just for me to give him attention. But let's go ahead and critique this son of a bitch, and let's go ahead and put this son of and check this up. Put this son of a bitch in check. Here he goes.
Hey folks, it's me here, and I know why you came here to see this video. Of course, George made another video, and oh my
That's right, you son of a bitch. What's it to you?
God. I mean, it wasn't even 2 seconds before he started failing in this video. I mean, he said the weather was warm.
It was warm and it was cool. It was a cool, brisk morning with the sun out, and it was warm, you faggot.
And cool.
Take a dick and suck it with those big lips.
Now, George, you realize those are two completely different feeling temperatures. Warm is warm, which is more akin.
Suck a dick.
Those two things cannot.
Suck a dick.
I literally, when I saw that, I literally had to pause the video because I was laughing so hard, but yeah. Hypocrisy doesn't end there, of course.
Take those you go to the mall eating chalupas, worry about your refried beans and your gas and that big large anus of yours right there. That big large anus. Kind of hard to tell which end is the anus. Matter of fact, look at that face. I wonder who the father and the mother is of that frickin' monstrosity. But go ahead.
First we'll talk about, actually I wanted to talk really quickly about the, what was it? Oh yeah, the Captain Corpulence and Timothy K. Reddy failure. Now, George has claimed for the longest time that he's this epic private...
Damn right, I'm a private investigator. What's it to you, faggot?
...investigator that he can figure out anything about anybody.
I found out where you live, you SOB, and I found out that you live with your folks and you beat your mother. Continue.
Yet, failed to figure out that Captain Corpulence was not...
All right, let's stop it right here. It doesn't matter what I failed or what I didn't fail. The bottom freaking line is Timothy K. Reddy is Captain Corpulence. I don't care what anybody else says. They're based in Seattle. He's made comments of the same connection. I don't take my PI skills from a Cracker Jack box. I take my PI skills because I know what I'm doing. Timothy K. Reddy is Captain Corpulence, but it doesn't really matter because the guy is a freaking loser. He can't even freaking write a book. He's boring. And right now, your ass is boring me too. And by the way, what's up with that jowl you got right there going on and that goiter you have on your neck there? When was the last time you popped that? You gotta pop it. Matter of fact, what needs to happen to you, someone needs to punch you right in the mouth, and maybe you could suck your own blood and suck your own lips, and perhaps eat yourself in or eat yourself out, because you really have a face a mother could love. But then again, I don't even think your own mother could love that face. Ain't no telling what you are. You look like a frickin' nature. But go ahead with your gibberish.
Timothy K. Reddy, and Timothy K. Reddy has never made a video about George. Has never
bullshit.
told him to
Bullshit.
because he's busy.
Bullshit. Suck a dick.
George.
Suck a dick.
It's it's just the hypocrisy. I love it.
Go to there's a doctor named Dr. Niemo, and Dr. Niemo does reconstructive surgery. Your face needs to be reconstructed because your face can't tell if it's oval or what the frick it is. If it's primitive or whatever, but it looks like a blob of shit on a stick. Maybe like a frickin' King Kong himself in that picture. Look at that.
It's so fucking funny. Yeah, George, you ain't fooling nobody, buddy. Nobody, buddy. That's a little redundant.
Suck a dick because you know you want to. Look at those big lips there with that mouth wide open. And then someone needs to pop a dildo in there and do some squirts. You know, that's a perfect image for you right there. That's where you need to be. You need to be like put in a damn burial just like that and waiting for your maker just to piss right on your face. You are a pathetic loser that has no time, has too much time on your hands, and you like to troll people. You are a loser with a capital L.
Yeah, Captain Corpulence. Neither of them sound alike, and I'm sure they don't look alike either. But you know, George is always right.
Move on, bitch.
Actually, yeah, let's talk about me next because George has been saying that for the longest time that he has people, quote unquote, in my area ready to do something.
Hey, you idiot! I like to pop you right in the mouth right there. I like to pop you in the face with a nice good. You have a face for hitting. You have a good face to pretty much just to hit. Yeah, I do have people that I spoke to, private investigators that I spoke to, and I also have people in the Buno Park vicinity that I talked to, and Officer Mullins that I talked to. So yeah, go on with your gibberish.
Which God knows whatever that means. Speaking of, I know somebody in the LAPD, and I asked them, excuse me, to do.
Go to hell, man. You don't know what you're talking about.
Warrants or anything like that on me. And lo and behold, they've never heard of you, George.
I didn't give them my name, you moron. I asked about what the law was and what I had needed to do to stop someone who's cyber stalking me on the internet, which is going to happen. You're going to cyber stalk me for the last freaking time. Like I said, I do have people in play there. Go ahead, you freaking idiot.
Well, shit. And,
yeah, you look like shit, and you need when was the last time you had a dildo in your mouth? You know you have a dildo in all three of your orifices.
Here's the funny part, because, George, of course, has threatened to kill me. And my friend says if, anything happens to me, George is going to be the first suspect. And he has your address, by the way, George.
Bring it.
So if you do try,
Bring it.
If you do try to go
Bring it.
You're
full of shit.
But, yeah, he primarily spends most of the video on Piss 4400, really just bashing him for no.
Piss 4400 is pretty much someone who's out of his league, has no reason or rhyme to even be trolling. He's mentally sick, and of course you all are mentally sick. But you went ahead and you found a weakness on a guy. The guy wants attention, and he's starving for attention, and you went ahead and decided to use him as they say, well, we'll talk to you if you troll this man. How pathetic. So, this guy is pathetic. The guy is a shut-in. And yet, you're a shut-in too. You live with your parents, it's obvious. And you're trying to critique me. And you obviously went ahead and probably, you told him, you can be part of a gang, be part of a trolling gang. So it makes him feel special. So yeah, you went ahead and buddy, buttering him up and all that. We know that. So yeah, so whatever, man. But you're pathetic. You're a pathetic waste of freaking hot air.
Good reason, and being a hypocrite, as George does so well. So yeah, of course, first things first. My favorite part of the whole thing was George was trying to give him tips. Yeah,
I'm giving him tips there, you idiot. I'm giving him some tips there because. Obviously, he doesn't want to show his face or whatever. He's in a wheelchair, or he's jerking off under the covers there, kind of like what you probably jerking off to you. Who knows? He didn't show his face, and nobody wants to see someone moving around in a wheelchair, showing a big toe, moving around, and showing hairy legs, jerking himself under a blanket, kind of like what you do, jerking yourself off to your boyfriend.
And saying stuff like, Well, you want tips because we were giving him tips because that was the other thing. Piss 4400 liked George in the beginning. As a matter of fact, he bashed me hardcore, which
That's what Tharks is shit.
he was neither pro you or against you up until you.
It was a facade, whatever it was all a charade. It doesn't really matter whether he was or wasn't. It's all a charade. It's all a game. So I'm not worried about it whether he was or wasn't. I don't spend my time jerking off to another man, and that's part of what I'm talking about. You're spending your time making videos after videos, jerking your 2-inch dong to someone who you have a man crush on. First of all, for your information, I don't swing that way. You're a fag. I'm not. Move on.
Started false flagging his channels.
When there's any picture of me, anything of my show that's on the internet with my face, I'm going to flag it every time. When you show a picture of me, I'm going to flag it every single time. Yes, sir, you're correct.
Of course you do out of rage and butthurt. But my favorite part, and of course everybody's favorite part besides the warm and cool thing, was...
It was sunny and cool. Take a dildo and suck on it.
George was telling him how to do filming tips, and he specifically told him, don't film your...
I'm losing brain cells right now. Listen to this son of a bitch.
George is in the backyard, not filming his...
Yes, I'm filming in the backyard because that's my prerogative. I choose not to show my face because you all jerk off to everything and you get an erection every time you see me on camera. So I choose not to really want to show my face, but, okay, yeah, that's my prerogative there, queer.
And that sort of thing. Like, all the things George was saying not to do.
I can't stand this.
George, you ain't fooling nobody. You are full of empty threats.
I'm full of empty threats. Let me tell you something. Just because I haven't done anything as of yet, just because I haven't done anything doesn't mean I'm not going to do something. I'm a busy man. I don't have time for this. Because I've said before what I'm going to do. The court system is messed up. Court system is screwed up. And YouTube now is dropping the ball. But that's okay. YouTube will see things my way. All right, whatever. Finish your garbage.
God. I mean, it wasn't even...
All right, whatever. We
wish he could censor us. It just... Because I got a Thanksgiving party to attend to because... Yeah,
nobody cares about your Thanksgiving party. Maybe they could use you as a turkey and put giblets around your twat, and maybe your buddies can nibble on your on your frickin' meat and whatever meat you have, like a little frickin' piece of shit. Your gay buddies can nibble on your ass. Look, I mean, this is getting to be old and tiresome. I'm going to say this. You all right now seem to be winning. You all seem to be getting everything you want, trying to make me go AWOL, trying to make me go crazy. But that's fine, because I'm going now to hire some people. Yes, I'm going to take my hard-earned money and I'm going to get people in play and I'm going to eliminate this shit. Bottom line. And that's the way it goes down. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of playing games. This is the way I see it. Your trolling shit is going to come to an end. Bottom line. I'm going to say something right now. I have been extremely over inundated and over busy, just totally busy with a lot of personal stuff in my life. And the gauntlet has been dropped. And I'm going to do things right now and play. Today, I've already got a certified letter. And there's going to be other videos addressing this. The 2015 season is going to be up here in a matter of weeks. We're going to put that up. The website is going to be updated. And there are going to be some other videos pertaining to this. I haven't had the chance to even address any of this shit. First of all, they took off a video where I was supposedly attacking someone's dead sister or whatever the case might be. Let me reiterate that little thing, since these SOBs took that video down. One, Ryan Cernard, you would think that you would have grown up a little bit after a death of somebody in your family. You think you would have grown up a little bit and stopped trolling people. I wasn't attacking your sister at all. Okay? Death is not pleasant. Death is ugly. And I wouldn't wish that on anybody, and I was not trying to make attack on your sister. I wanted to say to you, though, as an individual, Mr. Ryan Cernard,
being behind the real world account, you think you would have grown some nuts and have grown up a little bit. Obviously you haven't. That's neither here or there. I've got some other videos coming up to address some of this stuff. I know the identity of Piss 4400. I'm not going to say who he is as of yet. I've got a lot of information in Maple Shade. And Brennan, Mr. Brennan, your days of trolling me are numbered. I work long hours. I've got the certified letter in the mail, dotted, and it's going to go to one's address in Buena Park, California, and going to some dipshit's house in Ostwick, North Hollywood, California, North Hollywood, California, and that individual knows what we're talking about. And Markland, I got a little dirt on you. All in the details, all coming up within the weekend when I have enough time to sit down and lay it out. This is just a little teaser. Just because you really didn't want me to come out. You really didn't want me to come out. I'm going to expose some of this shit. And while YouTube continuously has this brain fart of allowing this shit to come back, and why YouTube continuously drops the ball and allows this faggot to put my material up on YouTube against my will, while YouTube allows him to create a movie unauthorized by me, that is going to be a lawsuit and slander lawsuit, and we're going to do other things that are going to be wrapped around this whole thing. I'm going to have some more videos coming up. I haven't had the chance to even wrap my brain around this because I've had a lot of stuff going on in my life, because unlike you all mentally ill people, I do have a life. I do have a freaking life. And actually, I think, I'm going to, right now in this video, pretty much lay out who Piss 4400 is. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that right now in this video. You've been calling my number, leaving messages on my number, and the authorities are going to see that. I've already done a background check on you, one Jeremy Warren that lives in New Jersey. Jeremy Warren that lives in New Jersey. And you think that you're cute by hiding behind these sock accounts. Well, that's your name. I've exposed you, and you live in New Jersey. Mapleton Police has a lineup about you. The Maple Shade Police in your area, in your county, already has information about you. So if you want to continually screw with me and fuck with me, you're going to find out that it's not going to be to your liking, Jeremy Warren. I thought I'd drop that out. A lot more going on. There will be more videos coming up this weekend. Brennan, you faggot. You have pushed my buttons for the last time. You have screwed with me, and I'm going to screw with you in ways unimaginable. You motherfucker. It's only just begun. I'm going to do another video here. Now, you're asking yourself, who is this mask guy right here? Well, I'm not going to say much about it. I'm going to say that this was dropped in my lap. This is no other than Jeremy Warren. Jeremy Warren is AKA Piss 4400. This character right here sounds like, if you listen to his videos, he sounds like he's about in his 60s. And I guess maybe it's a hard life he's had, or I don't know. But anyway, this guy came up on the scene here recently, or about maybe a few months ago, projecting himself as a fan, the fan of the show, or fan of what I do. So we went ahead, and he reached out to me. I don't know. The guy's kind of peculiar. I don't know much about the guy. But Fagala Brennan recruited this guy, recruited him to become a troll. And lo and behold, this is Unmasked, one Jeremy Warren. Doesn't sound like who he is. I mean, I'm not a guy to judge another man in his looks. I mean, the guy looks like he's an artsy-fartsy kind of, young but doesn't really sound like who he is. But believe me, the guy is mentally ill. And that picture dropped in my lap. And this guy has been in the mix of trolling me and coming up with different things and whatnot. Now, the one female troll that I will not speak bad of, and I will not talk bad about her because I actually like her. She trolled me before, made some comments about me before and whatnot, and I have had private dialogue with her, and I have nothing against the woman. And that's Miss Danny. I have nothing against Danny at all. I tell you the truth, I actually like her. I think she's talented. I think she's got a great voice, and she sings, and I have no hard feelings toward her. But this troll was the one that has been googly-eyed over her, talking and trying to pick her up on the internet. One Jeremy Warren. This is the same Jeremy Warren that has got a past of doing things in Maple Shade, New Jersey, lighting up fires and Goodwills, and stalking and harassing different women before, and stalking and harassing a woman named Caitlin that works at the Kmart nearby in his town of New Jersey, Maple Shade, New Jersey. He made some comments directed toward Danny and made some comments directed toward her, and it's just kind of bizarre. And I had asked you, I said, listen, this is, this guy's kind of like trying to pick you up or something. So, she came out and said some things to him, and they had a little dialogue. I don't really care much more about that, but the unmasked character that we're trying to talk about right now is this character right here. This guy is the stalker. This guy is the Charles Manson Jr., if you will. And and this is the guy that's been trolling me. This is the guy that the faggot Brennan has been rubbing dongs with. And this right here. What we got going on right here? Half-shaped circle. This trips me out right here. The motherfucker gives him a response, dedicated response, half-faced vision right here. And this motherfucker right here gives him his love in a video half-faced. I wonder if it was full-faced, what would happen? Anyway, more about this faggot coming up later. But it's just amazing to me how this guy just got exposed for the mental disabled troll that he is. Keep messing with me, motherfucker, and you're going to wish you never did, because I'm going to get into your real world very soon. Jeremy Warren. Back the fuck off. All right, this is something else we're going to be talking about right now. There's an individual that has been trolling me as well, that has been in the nightlife or has been in the scene in Hollywood, and he does different was behind Unsolved Mysteries just as a cameraman, and also and Unsolved Mysteries back in the 80s. And this guy also had a one-time role in Scrubs, a non-speaking role in Scrubs, where he blew a kiss to another man, which tells you more than what you need to know. But this guy, and I did some digging up on this guy. This guy will make comments and run his mouth and make comments about me. He's known as Blast from the Past on YouTube. That's his channel. Blast from the Past. And the guy's name is Will Markland. Now, at first, I thought that Brennan was behind the account. And, I was wrong. This guy is an actual individual that got exposed to what I do or whatever. But living right next door to faggot Brennan in the vicinity there in California land, this guy lives in North Hollywood. And this guy's had some experience in the acting field, or not really acting field, kind of behind the scenes, if you will. And this guy runs his mouth off. He hasn't come out and showed his face yet, but he comes out and does digs and makes digs at me about my public access show. Well, I digged, and I found out that this motherfucker had a public access show in California back in the day. And it was called Insomnia All Night Long. And this is called the All Night Writing Meeting 1990. This guy's got to be in his 60s or something. This guy's definitely got to be old, in his 60s, and yet this guy, being that age, willing to troll somebody. And this guy's into old videos, blast in the past. He's into old videos that he does on the from the past. But blast in the past is the guy's account on YouTube. And I'm going to just show this guy has the audacity and the balls to say that my show reeks and sucks. Let's go ahead and show one of his clips here. This is Insomnia All Night Writing Meeting 1990, Will Marklands style. Let's see what this shit's all about.
Yeah, would you just start writing again? Okay.
Now, when I get his, when I point his face out, there he is, right there with a hat to the right. I can't get the arrow to point. You can tell this is back in the 90s, or probably back in the 80s. And supposedly what they're doing, they're up all night doing some kind of writing. And you got some fat guy right there that keeps saying the same rhetorical thing over and over again. And right here is, I guess this guy's named Jeff. I don't know. This bores me to tears. And you have no idea what the hell they're doing. This is supposed to be a comedy, public access comedy thing. And I'm not going to play this whole damn thing. In the video, he takes a bowl. And that's not him. He'll appear in a second. He's wearing like a baseball cap. Showing his true identity here. That guy's him right there, if I'm not mistaken. That's him right there. Yes. That is Will Markland right there. That is Will Markland right there. Baseball hat. And you'll see what I'm talking about. He's taking a bowl. I'm not even going to play it, the whole thing. Some kind of bong or bowl he's taking, and like he's going to blow up, or he's going to do some crack or something. Because you can tell the guy's on crack. That's Will Markland, folks, right there.
Pizza left over from the sports show.
And this is a bunch of frivolous gibber, is what this is. There he is. There he is.
Bring the stovetop stuffing. Jeff, would you just start writing again?
And you get this guy in the back who keeps saying the same old thing. Jeff, did you just start writing again? Jeff, did you just start writing again? This fat guy with glasses right here. But, I mean, this is supposed to be a comedy show right here. This is supposed to be a public access show. Let's see if we can understand what the hell's going on here.
Okay.
There's Markland right there with the baseball cap. Trying to be cool with putting the cap on the backside. There he is right there with his shades on. There's Will Markland right there, folks. What a piece of shit.
Production meeting. Here's Jeff playing a video game. You're sitting there just like that. I'm thinking about how to exploit this idea of pop rock sprinkled on popcorn.
Oh my god. The fuck? The hell is this about?
Well, it'd be great, like you go to movies with people, they get to the real dramatic moment, it's real quiet. Someone in the mouth. Boom! Rose there, out of the chair. Rose there, get drum out.
Yeah.
Then we have to bring him to the shoot. Let's shoot him learn them.
Oh my god.
And every time he asks a question, we'll do this.
I really want to see this now. Oh my god, this is, can't believe this. What's going on here?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Mr. Graves, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, actually in the class marching or over his shoulder.
No. After the principal sends him off on his first job, he breaks out the sunglasses and says, "I'm gonna have to keep my eyes on you. I have to keep an eye on you."
Okay.
Now, what if we
Ooh.
those, right? Oh, so they opened automatically? Yeah, automatically. Someone off camera. Mr. Graves, closes up. I guess you could be in a way.
Ooh.
Shoot a monologue as long as Ed's here. Let's just get Capella to exec producer.
No, we gotta set
We'll
that
have
up.
somebody make some better motorized. They had that in the last Starfighter. The guy had some kind of a monitor with his motor. I remember that. That was really weird. I don't think we need to have that. Oh, we can't use that in any shots. Are you trying to focus on the writing budget? Yeah, excuse us. Here's what we do when we're writing, coming up with new stuff.
Crickets chirping. Can you hear them?
Get out the bomb.
I sure can hear them.
Did you just start writing again? Okay.
Same old thing. Did you just start writing again? I mean, this is a
Come up with something funny, Jeff.
this is a public access show right here, right?
What do you think I am, the head writer or something? Gotta get the writing. Can you see Jeff, would you just start writing again? Roger.
The hell?
Oh, hold on, he's serving.
Crickets chirping.
No, I think he's genitalia. What about Doug? Doug, I like Doug. I just don't like Roger. I'm screwing around with your glasses on. Any set or anything?
Yeah. Insomnia all night? More like a good way to put you to sleep. You call that insomnia all night. I know that's not insomnia. That's definitely a show that can put you to sleep. And yet this bastard has the balls and to tell me that my show sucks. He has the balls to tell me that my show sucks, but this guy has no talent in his damn testicles. Matter of fact, I have more talent in my testicles than this guy has in his whole fucking in his whole existence. Will Markland, try again, bitch. All right, test one, test two. There's a lot of disturbing things that are really manifesting on the internet, and I thought I pretty much had this individual was out of the loop, so to speak. And I'm gonna get back to some stuff. I'm cranking some videos out here. I'm gonna have enough time to crank this video. We all know about the cross-dresser Brennan, the cross-dresser faggot named Brennan in California. I thought this malcontent pretty much moved on. And obviously this malcontent right now, as you see here, has not moved on. This guy's got a face a mother could love. And this is a guy that had like an emotional breakdown and kind of was out of the loop, so to speak. And this character is known as Namfriola, better known as Nam's Noodle. And I said that, maybe it's best just to let this guy would probably like be off in the dust, or so to speak. But now this guy is very much still involved in running his mouth under troll accounts and still running his mouth about me and under other accounts. This guy is pathetic. You can look at the guy and tell he's one sorry sack with a face only a mother could love. This motherfucker right here went ahead and did a video with some fucker that was totally insignificant as far as I'm concerned. And we've come and find out the other guy's name is David Taylor, aka Chipmunk Fuck. And this guy was another troll that had called the show back in the days, or had trolled me back in the days. And this guy, why I called the guy Chipmunk Fuck, and I don't have a picture of this guy. I could dig one up, but it's too much a waste of a time to even dig one up. The other guy who has this radio show looked like a chipmunk. But I'm getting ahead of myself right here. This is the guy better known as Nam's Noodle, Layden Harmon. He had like an emotional breakdown a few months ago talking about raging thoughts. And he was having rage and thoughts going on in his head about certain things, and he was confused and tormented. You can tell this guy is not the most brightest tool in the cutlery set. You can tell this guy has got some mental illness just by looking at him. Layden Harmon, a.k.a. Namfriola. What a sexy beast. What a man-child. Anyway, the reason why I'm bringing this motherfucker up and talking about this motherfucker, because there was some stuff that was said under a show that was pretty much disturbing. And the other guy named David Taylor, a guy from Canada that actually has a face like a chipmunk, If I could dig his face up somewhere in the archives, I would, but it's too much of a bother to even, insignificant to even talk about it. They're sitting here talking about trolling me, in the days of trolling me, and they're talking about some other disturbing stuff. Let me play a little bit of this right here, which is totally kills some brain cells.
We come up with these plans on how to get him. And then, like, it was like he would do 8 shows a year. And I remember one year, some guy was streaming them live on the internet for all the people to watch. And I think it was only like, what was it, like, at first it was like 40, and like we kept getting kicked out of the room. And then like after the first episode, there was like 9. And so we just come in and we just fucking watch it.
What these fuckers are talking about is basically going into a chat room looking, streamlining, pathetic a bunch of losers that are self-loathing, streamlining on the internet my TV show. When my TV show was streamlined, these were the same sorry sack losers that pretty much had nothing else better to do with no social skills, no social life, to go ahead and try to troll me, their eye candy. And if memory served me right about this David Taylor character, aka whatever his name is, Chipmunk, Chipmunk fuck, he had a wildebeest for a wife. And he showed her off in some pictures, saying, my life is ruined. She left me. Now, supposedly this woman, I mean, obviously she was a fat wildebeest. And he was, it's just a self-load. And it was funny because he showed a picture. And it's literally like she pretty much outweighed him by at least 50 pounds or if not 100 pounds. And then he was crying the blues about this woman leaving him. And I remember that picture. And this is the mental illness that I'm talking about, that this guy has a so-called podcast radio show called DNR. And the guy can sit here and run his mouth off and talk about me. And I just feel like I'm
try to prank call him.
Killing brain cells by playing this. But anyway.
And the phone calls were just like, yeah, okay. Whatever. Like this is what Nam and I used to do. And because it would only be the winter months. Yeah, so I'd go buy like a mini Heineken keg and just get loaded, and we just fucking...
This is not even worth me playing, but the bottom line, the point I'm trying to make out of this little video right here is, in this show, Harmon made a bold statement saying that he went ahead and called my ex-girlfriend's son, or is trying to find the whereabouts of my ex-girlfriend named Sue. And he made a bold thing trying to troll Sue. And it said that he got in contact with her son, saying that they were trying to find her. Well, motherfucker, you are a pathetic piece of shit. Okay? Trying to get involved, so desperate. A self-loathing son of a bitch that has bipolar tendencies and almost was ready to have a nervous breakdown. You think after that nervous breakdown that you almost had, that you would have pretty much realized that it ain't worth, trolling people when you have your own mental deficiencies, latent Harmon, and your own mental deficiencies and your own problems. The point I'm making out of this little clip right here, you went ahead and tried to dig some information upon the family and their family, and harassed the family and harassed the son. And saying that they were trying to find her. Well, guess what? I did find her, and I reunited her and her daughter back together. And she said some hideous things about me, but I didn't really care about that because she had her own issues. But for the case be known, I was the one that reunited her daughter back with her. And as far as the son was concerned, the son didn't really care much of anything. Since you have to know. But, harassing Sue and the family and whatnot and doing that is pretty damn pathetic. Pretty damn pathetic trying to harass people. This is what I'm talking about. And I'm going to make some more videos. But this right here is just ridiculous. Piece of trash, piece of shit, a bunch of losers on here have nothing better else to do than talk about me. And I'm going to throw another tidbit. Here's this Russian lady. You see, when these trolls get exposed for who they really are, they can't handle it. When these trolls get exposed for who they really are, they really can't handle it. Here's this Russian bitch Lorraine. We'll just call her Lorraine. She's running her mouth off about me and putting up videos. How does it feel, you bunch of pathetic mental retards, to get exposed, huh? How does it feel, you bunch of mental retards, to get exposed? Some Russian bitch named Lorraine has nothing else better to do to keep up putting up videos about me sucking penises. Well, every video you put up about me sucking penises come down. This is the malcontents. These are the mental people right here. Here's this disgusting video, the disgusting thing on Facebook, that they have up on, about me, a bunch of crap. And all they can do is sit here and continually post stuff because they have no lives. They're pathetic malcontents. Anyway, Harmon, I knew you didn't go anywhere. I knew you were a mental case. And like I said to Harmon, I knew that you were very much alive and still alive in this stuff. You're pathetic. Get some mental evaluation. And the best thing I can tell you is control those raging thoughts, fat boy. And we're going to find out really and truly who the parents are of this monstrosity. I've always wanted to know if actually John and Lynn Brennan were the actual parents, but I don't know. I mean, we've been thinking about it, and we did a chronicle DNA check. Let's see what's going on here with this faggot right here. See what he's got to say.
The Gorgeous George Sucks movie, which I just recently completed the director's cut of, and I'm sure I'll have a link in the... forgive me again. I'm always turned when I do these videos. So yeah, I figure I'd talk about what it was like directing it, thoughts on whatever he said and that sort of thing. It took me about, I'd say, 15 to 20 hours total to do the thing. I mean...
All right, let's stop this bastard. Okay, so this bastard has taken the time and energy to spend all his God-forsaken time to do videos about me nonstop. I mean, this is what we're talking about, folks, about a faggot that is obsessed over some other man. Okay, I mean, it'd be one thing if it was maybe a long-lost family member, or if it was a love interest or whatever, but this faggot is pretty much constantly so obsessed with me that he has to keep on putting up videos and doing shit, continually doing stuff, and it just amazes me. It amazes me that this guy can just puts up all these videos and continuously every day, just about putting up all these videos. And with the one day that I have the time to go ahead and call this bastard out and call this faggot and this bastard out, it's amazing that how he can try to compare that I'm obsessed when I am not obsessed over this. This motherfucker continuously tries to put up stuff, put up video after video, because he is obsessed over his eye candy, and it's amazing when we try to corner him. And then, we've been digging up, and I've been trying to figure out who the actual mother and father is of this monstrosity, and it's just amazing. And we did like DNA sampling and testing, and then we looked at this right here, and we're going back and forth. We're trying to figure out who are the actual parents of this monstrosity. And you look at him. Half his face is cut off out of the damn video, and it's amazing. Who could be the father of this monstrosity? And we're just trying to figure it out. And really and truly, the father was named John, but it wasn't John Brennan. It was John Madden. John Madden is the father of one Shon Brennan. And who did John Madden impregnate to create this monstrosity? DNA samples show it was, oh my God, could it be? Is it really? Oh my God, it's Susan Boyle. Susan Boyle is the mother, and John Madden and Susan Boyle are the parents of one Shon Brennan. Can you believe it?
It just blows my mind to think about it. Oh my God. God, I just can't believe it. This faggot, look at him go. Watch his head explode. Yeah.